You know, I've touched on this before, but I have a theory. I think many guys will agree with me. Most women will not. And it's one of these things that goes straight one way and very little back the other.
All right.
A lot of times in the world, you try to see things as being equal. If it goes left, then it goes right. If it goes up, then it goes down. If it's heavy, it must be light. Whatever. This one definitely goes straight out and hardly ever comes back. And that is, there are guys who are considered sex symbols because of what they do, not because of how they look.
Yeah,
there are
definitely.
very few women who are considered sex symbols because of what they do as opposed to what they look like.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
The only one example I can come up with, which is possibly a challenge to this theory, is the former Lieutenant Governor of Florida, Catherine Roe. You know, I don't even remember what her name was, but it's not like she was Pamela Anderson, but there was something very hot about her.
Yes, there was.
And I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that she had the whole election, or at least at some point she had control of the election.
Power's the great aphrodisiac.
Well, they say that, but do you find Henry Kissinger hot?
No, I don't.
Do you find Dianne Feinstein and or Barbara Boxer? How'd you like to have a three-way with those two broads hot?
No.
No. See? But there's something that goes the other way for chicks
Yep.
that find guys who what they do for a living hot as opposed to what they look like.
And thank God that's the way it is
For us.
for us.
You don't do anything impressive.
Well, for my brethren who do, you know.
You know what? I mean, Boyer gets maybe it's the drums. Maybe there is a little
the
radio.
drums.
Maybe there's a little radio magic because
He's the Tommy Lee of Santee.
he never. I mean, when he wants to stir up a little action, he can, and it's
Scare up tail chainsaw.
That's it, and
Scare up tail.
and it's usually pretty interesting looking.
Now here's what made me think of that this morning. Emily started me up on this morning. We got a guy we're going to talk to a little bit later on. His name is Travis. And I'm not sure exactly how to say what he does for a living, but he rides a dirt bike, and he's going to be out of Qualcomm, jumping the hills and everything like that. And they offered us an interview with this guy, and I thought, I think it'd be kind of cool to talk to these guys because...
Yeah.
what they do seriously for a living is pretty sick. Mm-hmm. If you've seen what these guys do. And I have a lot of questions I want answered.
Yeah.
Mostly, how come when you guys wipe out from falling from 900 feet, you get right back up and get on your bike? Whereas one time I was riding on my tricycle and I fell off and I was laid out for like a week,
Artie Johnson tips over on his tricycle and laughing.
He's
the
done.
ambulance comes
No
away.
pussies in that sport.
Well, come on. I want to know how these guys can survive these falls. So anyway, I say to Emily, is this guy coming in or is he on the phone? And she says to me, he's on the phone, unfortunately.
Oh.
And I said, what do you mean? And she says, well, he's my age and he's a hottie.
Okay.
So I'm looking at his bio and I'm seeing Ebb from Green Acres.
Mr. Douglas.
I'm not kidding. The guy's 6'2", and he weighs 160 pounds.
Oh, my God.
Howdy there, Miss McGuire. Can I take you out for lemonade?
Mr. Douglas.
Yeah, but he's got a cool job.
Yes, he has a very cool job.
Yeah.
And I'm a little pissed off because I think I've got a cool job.
But you're already married.
I know that, but
You're out of the running.
I know that. I understand that. But can I show you his picture?
Yeah.
You tell me what you think. Oh, howdy there, Miss Dunn. Can I help you cross the street?
I feel like, honey, the lawnmower's in the back. You just go out there and do your
Yeah. That's a hottie.
He's a baby.
It's not a baby. He's
He's
oh, howdy.
he's
I'm sure he's a very cool guy. I mean, come on, he's a motorsports guy.
Right.
He's cooler than I can ever hope to be in 100 years. But I know that this happens all the time. My wife is ready to run off with Donald Rumsfeld.
No, what's that about? That's wrong.
She finds him incredibly hot.
Really?
And I'm thinking about making the first strike and running off with Rumsfeld before her because I find him hot, too.
Uh-oh.
There's something very cool about his even-tempered measure.
Ooh.
Yeah. But chicks are attracted to guys because very often chicks are attracted to guys because of what they do, not because of what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
It's because we're so different than you.
There are no ugly chicks out there that guys go, oh, she's hot because, she's what?
A rock star.
Right.
No.
The Rick Ocasek theory, or, the whole political rock star thing and movie actor thing that guys can do. Screech hitting a lot, scaring up a lot of tail.
Can you name a chick who's hot not because of her looks? Can't do it.
Who's got that girl magic that somehow adds 3 or 4? Well, Janet Reno. I mean, she's the one.
No, sorry.
There's no one.
I
Not with
never
you on that.
understood Tom Selleck and Jilly Mack. Never got that. I just didn't think she was his hotness level.
Different thing. I'm talking about.
yeah.
She's prettier.
The
there-
girl who's the superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, what girl who is
But
the
Courtney
star
Love.
first?
I was watching The Bourne Identity last night with Beth. Matt Damon is not good looking in that movie.
He's an odd-looking person.
He's not good looking, and he's a sex symbol. The chicks are all over the place.
He's got very large teeth, very strange jaw and head.
Like him a lot.
And a
I
weird
think he's
brow.
a great actor.
Yeah.
That Bourne Identity was just as good the second time around as it
Yeah,
was
it
the
was.
first. I mean, it's a great movie, but and Ben Affleck, the sexiest man alive.
I never got that.
Where do I deliver the milk?
Case in point.
Give me a break on Ben Affleck being the sexiest man alive. I mean, when you dress that guy up, when you spend thousands of dollars on makeovers and do-overs to dress that guy up for his sexiest man alive pictures, he's okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Look at the pictures in Vanity Fair for next month, though. He
I mean,
looks
what's
way
wrong with
hot.
saying? What's wrong with saying? You know what? Brad Pitt's the sexiest man alive for the next 10 years until little Johnny over here, who's 14, grows up. Come on, when you've got guys, is it just that they don't want to say the same time over and over again that Brad Pitt is the sexiest man alive?
Probably. It gets old
I guess that's
after a while.
boring. It doesn't
Yeah.
sell magazines, obviously. I mean, I understand marketing, but God dang.
I got a case in point to your topic here. Take your Chris Robinson or your Rick Ocasek, two what would probably be considered less than attractive men, and they score the hot babes because they're rock stars, and the babes stay with them for the duration, right? Mm-hmm.
Definitely for Rick Ocasek. I don't know if duration has been proved for
so
Kate
far.
Hudson.
Yeah, Kate Hudson.
I'm
So
with you.
far, okay. And then pick, say, I don't know, Janis Joplin. All right, the female rock star. Well, guys found her attractive for about one down and dirty Jack Daniels
Right.
weekend, and then
You found her attractive?
No. Then your Chris Christophersons would run for the hills after
Well,
their
he's
bender.
ugly too.
In his day, he wasn't considered.
In his day, but there were a lot of guys who went after Janis for that rock star thing, then woke up and ran. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
But the
never
women will stick. No, that Janis got a lot of tail,
Oh, yeah.
but for weekends, no one stuck around. So she had the rock star thing, but only for like a weekend. And it's just not fair, ladies, and I feel for you.
Here's Jerry on the KGB. What's going on there, Jerry? That didn't pick up, did it? No, it didn't. It's a great phone here. Hey, listen, don't replace this phone. Whatever you do, don't ever take this phone away from me. I love it. Jonathan, you're next here on the KGB. What's going on, buddy?
Janine Garofalo. If she wasn't an actress, I probably wouldn't even look at her, but she's so hot. So I can see where you're coming from, but there's one exception.
She's hot?
It's a good one.
I think she is.
We had her in the hot ugly list.
Yeah, the hot ugly list.
But that she's hot.
But she's hot. I mean,
But
Rick Ocasek, hot ugly.
But it's because of what she does, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If she wasn't an actress, I would probably just go into a strip bar. I don't know.
All right.
Okay, love your show, guys.
Love
See
your
you later.
Oh, endorsement.
Hey, Steven.
Yeah, I'm breaking up here on the cell phone.
Yes, you are.
Good thing he called.
Say it quick, then. Okay,
Too late.
Allison Janney from The West Wing.
Oh.
God, there's something very odd hot ugly about her.
Yes, there is.
You know?
I think she's hot ugly.
I mean, but she's really...
Odd looking.
She's barely hot, very ugly. You know what I mean?
But, I've seen her on a talk show, and the way that skull of hers moves around, it's very alluring. I mean,
Well, is she as cool on the talk show as she is on the West Wing? Because on the West Wing, she's all about take control, I'm in charge.
she's funny and fun on the. I saw her in Conan
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, and she's attractive. She
Yeah.
would be an attractive person to me, but she is odd looking.
Yeah.
So there are hot uglies out there.
You know, the whole Mickey Rourke thing.
Oh man, what is it, ladies, about these?
It's because he's a movie star.
Yeah.
Well, he had the whole thug bad boy thing, too.
Yeah.
And
women love that.
That movie that he was in, the 9.5 Weeks. Women thought, oh, I'd like some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
What specifically? The whole refrigerator sex?
probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll throw some produce on you. Is that what you want?
I just turn on the garbage disposal. Big shower of it coming out.
I'll hook you up.
Yeah, thanks.
Throw some strawberries at you.
Thank you.
Blindfold you. Throw a head of lettuce at you. Chris, you're on a KGB.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Tip top. What's up, buddy?
Got one for your hot ugly list.
Because of what she...
Celine Dion.
What?
Celine Dion, buddy.
Oh.
Gotta go.
Is this blind Stan?
Gotta go. No way.
No kidding.
She's ugly.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of
All
people
the way
think she's
ugly.
hot.
Who?
I don't know. She sells millions of records, and people go to her shows.
What a
Well, maybe they
statement.
go to hear her
fans.
sing. I don't think they're going because they think she's hot. You know?
I think her fans think she's hot.
In
Oh,
looks?
Come on.
Sure.
Get out of here.
Spends a fortune on hairdressers and makeup people.
Yeah.
And good
Didn't work.
lighting.
Wasted
And
money.
Compensatory.
Didn't work.
she's not ugly, though. Come on.
I wouldn't
Oh,
call her
Ruthie.
ugly, but I wouldn't call her hot. I think people are attracted to power and talent.
Yeah.
Talent. People love to see skill and talent. Like this bike rider fella who's going to be on the phone and not in the studio too.
I tell you what, athletes.
Athletes.
Jeez,
Oh,
do they
yeah.
scare up the tail?
Yeah.
Athletes, rock stars, movie
Man,
stars.
athletes scare it up, man.
I think if you weren't married, you'd scare up a lot of tail, my friend.
I'd like to think I have at least a somewhat cool job. I know it's not up there on the same, level as athlete, dirt biker, rock star, but, it's
Janet.
not like I'm a dung shoveler.
Oh, pretty close.
Might as well be.
Really?
We're more like just
No,
the
no,
dung. We're not even the
kidding.
shovelers.
God damn.
DJ, otherwise known as the lowest
Right.
rung.
Right.
Hey, I'm a broadcast personality, man.
My friend.
Brother.
Oh, God. My first DJ that I met. I'm not a DJ. I'm a personality. Oh, God.
No, you're a dork.
Well, how were you doing before you met your trophy wife?
I
wife?
scared up a ton of tail.
Did
Yeah.
you really?
Yeah.
Did not.
I did, too.
Well,
Did not.
hey, let's think back. Those 16, 17 years ago, you looked 10.
Yeah, that 14-year-old who said, "Oh, I love Duran Duran. I'll meet you at the appearance tonight." And you thought she was like 18 until you
Right.
picked her up at her mommy's house.
Till the rumor around high school was like,
Put it this way. Certain young trophy wife had her choice between DJ and NFL quarterback. When you're talking about your professional athletes, he was
That's
only
true.
the quarterback of the Chicago Bears.
That's right, Mike Tomczak, my friend.
That's pretty huge.
Get her drunk.
Dropped him like yesterday's
You
lunch.
need a Dr. K wish, right?
Yep. All right. Here's Tim on a KGB. What's going on there, Tim?
Hey, how's it going?
Tip top, talk to me, Kunkar.
Hey, man. Unfortunately, you are not going to be able to meet one of the nicest kids in the sport of motocross today.
You talking about Travis?
Yeah, he is. He's going to do fantastic things for the sport of motocross. The guy's always got an upbeat attitude. There's so many kids out there that are racing this stuff that are just brats.
Yeah, you know what, actually, Emily? This guy's too young for you. You're way too much of an old broad for this guy.
He's probably ageist.
Honestly, man, this kid is going to do fantastic things for the sport of motocross.
This guy's only 19, Emily. You're way too old of a broad for him. Move along. Quit sniffing
Chuck
around
have
the
a shot at
schoolyards,
him.
Emily.
She'd be an older woman to him.
Oh, big time. Emily sniffing around the poor little kids.
Because I got every kid in the neighborhood sniffing around here.
Move it along, old lady. Thanks a lot there, Tim. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to talking to him. See you, buddy.
There's a cuter picture of him.
It's a shame seeing these old broads chasing after the kids. You know, seriously. Come on, go after your own crowd, will you?
That's rough.
Well, hi there, Miss McGuire. Could you buy me a U? Oh, Miss McGuire, you smell like Schlitz and cigarettes. I don't like that.
Schlitz.
That's what Emily drinks.
You know, the landlady in Kingpin was hot ugly. I thought she was pretty good.
Oh, man. Woody Harrelson on the bathroom for 10 minutes.
You really jarred something loose in me.
The old pump and dump.
There are selected scenes out there, folks, that you just have to see.
Quick, play the spots, quick.
That's a
You
funny
jingled.
scene.
You owe us spots.
Oh, thank God for DVD. Scene 37. That's all you need to want to see.
All right, sports next year on the KGB.
Say, won't you be my Valentine? The Outback Steakhouse way. With ribeye from Northampton and fish from Botany Bay. Well, I'm hungry for your love, dear. Nothing puts me in the mood like a plate of Outback tucker. That's the Aussie word for food.
Love is in bloom this Valentine's Day weekend at Outback Steakhouse.
The perfect gift for all your loved ones. Your steak will make their day. Say, won't you be my Valentine? The Outback Steakhouse way.
Friends, family, and loved ones will love Outback Steakhouse. Satisfy your Valentine's craving for coconut shrimp, Alice Springs chicken, and our decadent chocolate thunder.
Say, won't you be my Valentine? The Outback Steakhouse way.
Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Hello, Positive Thinking Society.
Great. I'm calling to tell you about Mitsubishi's pain-free payment event, sir. You can lease a brand new 2003 Lancer ESA 00 for 48 months for just...
Fantastic.
I'm not finished.
Go ahead. I know I'm going to like it. I'm not afraid because what you fear, you attract.
That would explain the sad clown who follows me everywhere. Look, with pain-free payments, you can lease the Lancer for just $179 a month.
Darn.
$179 a month. That's great news.
But I just settled for some other car and I'm paying twice as much. Why do I always do the wrong thing? Why? Ah! Okay. Be positive. There's got to be a catch. What do I have to put down?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just tax, title, and license.
Son of a...
I feel better about myself already.
At Mitsubishi's Pain-Free Payments event, you can finally get the car you've always wanted. Lease a brand new 2003 Lancer ES for only $179 a month for 48 months, with nothing due at lease signing except tax, title, and license. Important program and credit restrictions apply. Excess mileage charge of 15 cents per mile over 12,000 miles per year. Visit MitsubishiCars.com or call 1-888-MITSU-2003 for details.
Supercross madness is in full swing at Escondido Cycle Center, San Diego's #1 Supercross store. Save big all week on the same bikes you'll see flying high over the toughest tracks devised by man. That's right, 2003 Suzuki RM250s and 2003 Team ECC Suzuki RM125s will be rolling out the door at rock-bottom Escondido Cycle prices up to the drop of the green flag on Saturday. But don't miss that meet and greet with Team Suzuki Superstars Friday night, 5 p.m. to 8 at Escondido Cycle Center. Sebastian Tortelli, Stefan Roncada, Danny Smith, and SoCal local Sean Hamblin. Plus, Escondido Cycle Center's factory-backed Team ECC Suzuki team members and special mystery guests, autographs, prizes, manufacturers' reps, and the latest accessories and apparel at clearance prices. It all happens one night only, Friday night, 5 p.m. to 8 at Escondido Cycle Center, where the 15 meets Highway 78 at the Nordall exit. Suzuki, the ride you've been waiting for.
You're feeling sad and lonely.
All right, let's have a little penis fight. You ready to go? Get your cell phone out. I'm talking to everyone who doesn't use Nextel. Get your cell phone out, okay? You ready? Okay, I got my Nextel. I can get on the internet with my Nextel phone. Can you? Okay. I can check my email with my Nextel. Can you? My Nextel is a speakerphone, so I can do hands-free. Is yours?
When it seems your friends
Okay. Mine has a personal digital recorder. Does yours?
I'm the one who
Okay.
never hurt you.
Mine's got the two-way walkie-talkie feature. Does yours? No, it doesn't, does it? That's why you need to be calling Nextel today. 800-NEXTEL-9. I've only touched on all the great features your new Nextel phone is going to provide for you. 800-NEXTEL, the number 9. Call them today, 800-NEXTEL-9. Hey, Chris, you're on a KGB. What's going on, buddy?
Well, Drew Barrymore.
What about Drew Barrymore?
A lot of guys find her hot, I think, just for the fact that she's in an entertainment industry as well. She swings both ways, like a little Ruthie there. But
Oh, does she really?
I think she's one of those hot uglies.
Yeah. I think she's cute. Yeah. You know she's a goer. You got that going for you. Thanks, Chris. You bet. But the people who are just ugly, you know, like Henry Kissinger.
Yeah.
Tail is crawling all over that cat. It doesn't work the other way around.
You don't think Madeleine Albright's getting the tail that he
Good
is?
Lord.
Some of that.
Yikes. Ow.
Well,
man, that hurt my eyes. Get
they're
Kalish
both-
on the phone. I
need a touch-up.
a touch-up.
Well, think of how high level they both are. I mean, they're both powerful people.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't work.
It does not work.
It doesn't
the other
work
way.
the same way.
You're
I heard in
absolutely right.
Cincinnati, Marge Schott got a lot of tail when she was running the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, but it was her dog. Ooh.
That's right. It was Shotzi.
These guys, these high-powered politicians, you know, the chicks, they drop. Doesn't work the other way around.
I mean, when George Bush was governor, okay. When he was president, I find him to be sexy and attractive.
What is the chick equivalent to a guy who's a dirt bike racer? You know, here's Travis. He's a professional dirt biker.
Right.
And the chicks are dropping all over the place for him. What's the chick equivalent for that? And let's not go automatic rock star. Come on. What is a cool chick job?
There are women who mountain bike, and there are girls who do 50, 60, 70 miles an hour down
for a
the hill.
living.
There was a girl in USA Today yesterday, a race car driver chick.
Yeah.
And she was cute, and you could tell, oh, my God, the Boyers in the pits have been after her all her life.
I'll bet.
And she's very cute. I don't have her name.
But she'll never win a race in her life.
But she's cute.
Yeah.
And she's hot.
Hey,
and she's a race car athlete.
We haven't talked about this yet. I don't believe we've talked about this yet on the Sports Network. Have you guys heard that Annika Sorenstam is going on the PGA Tour?
Are you kidding me?
Really?
Oh, you didn't know about this?
No.
Yeah. She's going on the PGA. She's going to play against the men
Wow.
on tour.
Well, she dominated the women like nobody else.
Now, the rumor is she's going to start out at the end of February at the Johnny Never Heard of You Before tour while everyone's here in San Diego for I forget what it's called.
Buick,
No, it's the World Championships or something like that. It was Anderson or something like that. You know, they play it out of La Costa.
The match play?
The match play World Championships.
Right. Uh-huh.
So everyone will be there. And all the Johnny Never Heard of You Befores are going to be at this tour. But Annika Sorenstam is going to play from the backs against the men.
Wow.
Oh.
That's going to be a big
Wow.
challenge for the one in La Costa, the match play. That pits the top 64 men ranked. So obviously she couldn't make that yet. So she'd be in another tour that time. Man, oh man, that's a tough nut to crack. For a woman to have to drive an extra, 20, 30, sometimes longer?
Well, there aren't a lot of women out there who are driving the ball 300 plus.
Right.
Like these guys are on a regular basis, you know. You know, if you're out golfing with a guy, sometimes you get paired up with a guy who's really good and he'll hit the ball 250 yards on a regular basis. That's short on the tour. I mean, that's really short. And I don't know how long Annika is, but she ain't hitting as far as Mickelson and some of these cats. And, oh, my God. She's going to do it, though, at the end of the month. I think it's in Arizona or something like that. I'm not sure. You hadn't heard about that, huh?
No.
talk for a minute. I'm not prepared.
But it is, I have played with a couple of WNBA girls.
Yeah.
I guess you have to be a woman to be in the WNBA. Anyway.
Probably.
And I've been astonished by their skills in this, but you chase after a loose ball and just a regular guy will get it because there's just a strength thing. And I'm wondering if she can really power out of, when you really need some muscle and strength, that the man will always have the advantage there.
Watch for that at the end of the month. Right now, let's get ready to talk sports with a chainsaw as the Pebble Beach and all other sports are rolling this weekend. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you, David, and hello again, everybody in the sports world. The legendary Paul Sutherland leads the Pebble Beach Pro-Am after yesterday's first round, a 6-under-66. Phil Mickelson went even par, so he's 6 strokes behind already. Tiger Woods sitting out this one out and will make his 2003 debut at Torrey Pines next week at the Buick Invitational. Tiger has responded to Phil Mickelson's quotes in a Golf Digest magazine article in which Mickelson said Tiger was the only player good enough to overcome the equipment he's stuck with. A direct shot at Nike, the clubs that Tiger is now using. On his website, Tiger says, quite frankly, questioning my equipment is foolish. I'm not going to play with anything that is going to hold me back. The real measuring stick in the PGA is how much you win.
No.
Tiger has won 8 majors, Mickelson none. All right, clang alert. Listening to Pebble Beach coverage yesterday on the USA Network, where it will continue today until CBS takes over this weekend, the announcers were saying the reason Mickelson was bragging about flying his drives past Tiger is because Tiger is one of the few players who still prefers steel-shafted clubs, sacrificing a few yards distance in favor of greater accuracy and control, while Mickelson takes advantage of the latest in space-age technology, that whip carbon fiber, whatever stuff. And they said with Mickelson's equipment, Tiger would blow by everybody, but not with the fairway accuracy he prefers. Basically, with his Nike clubs, Tiger is reminding the world of the adage, drive for show, putt for dough, not to mention short game and killer instinct. Final footnote, Mickelson said he did that interview 2 months ago and was later given an opportunity to edit his answers.
What an idiot.
Like the one that ripped Nike. I did not catch that, Phil said. I'm really surprised at the way it's come across, Phil said.
This could very well be the stupidest person on the face of the earth.
No, that might be overstating it a little, but point well taken. Meanwhile, in the National
I just was in Aspen for a few weeks, and I got on the plane. I left from JFK, right? And I'm sitting in the aisle seat because I'm 9 feet tall and I need the legroom, right? So the guy, I'm reading a book. The guy who's sitting in the window seat runs up the aisle, taps me on the shoulder, and says, "Excuse me, I'm inside you." I said, "Well, you better get that thing checked because I feel absolutely nothing right now." Oh, it was really weird because, I'm from New York. I'm used to the sea level. I can breathe. You go to Aspen, there's absolutely no air. It's really unbelievable. And I had my friend Patty was there, and she smokes about 3 packs of cigarettes a day, and she was smoking there. I couldn't believe it. She's been smoking for like 25 years. Now she has the voice,
Judy, how you doing? What's going on?
So she comes up to me a few weeks ago, right? She's like,
Judy, I got something in my eye. What is it? I got something in my eye.
It's a tumor, Patty. Quit smoking! And then she's this fake healthy. She thinks if she eats right, that's going to offset all the harm from the nicotine. I'm on the phone ordering Chinese food a few weeks ago. Patty walks over to me and says,
I want some steamed vegetables. No oil. No oil. Did you say oil? I don't want any oil.
Basketball Association. The Lakers go into the All-Star weekend with a winning record, 24-23 after last night's 114-109 victory over the Knicks. The New York Knicks, Kobe Bryant, 46 points. Shaq, 33. And other sports, David.
Sports for the kids, Chainsaw. I got an email from my friend Gina, who represents Murphy Canyon Little League, and they are a military little league. Okay? I didn't know this, but there's a couple of places around town, schools and organizations, which are almost completely like to the number of like 98% made up of military families. And as you can imagine, these kids are going through some pretty serious withdrawals right now without their parents around.
Yeah.
Well, Gina writes to me, we're based out of Murphy Canyon, right across the 15 from you. This year, our registration is killer low because of everything that's going on in the world, blah, blah. A lot of families have one or both parents deployed, and the grandparents are left with taking care of the kids.
Wow.
Think about that. I know that there are military families out there where both the mom and the dad are in the military. Imagine being a 10-year-old kid and your mom and dad say, see you in a year. Got to go fight the bad guys. Well, with these kids' parents, America's heroes being gone, possibly fighting a war, we feel that baseball, the national pastime, will take their minds off of things, even if it's just for a little while. And with the low registration this year, we're unable to give the kids everything we have been able to in the past, such as tournament play, new uniforms, updated equipment. So we have one last chance for people to register on Saturday, February 15th. I guess that'll be a week from tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, a week from tomorrow, between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. at D'Amato Baseball Field in Murphy Canyon. I guess what I'm asking is, can you put the word out that we still have space available for military kids within Murphy Canyon, and also that we need sponsors? We appreciate anything that you can do. Gina checking in. All right, so if you're if you are or know of a family, military family in the area, and you got a boy or a girl who wants to do some Little League baseball, next Saturday is the time to register between 8 and 2 at D'Amato Baseball Field. Little League is great.
Beautiful. Yeah, it really is.
Thanks for writing, Gina.
6:39, 25 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
All right, Route 66. Jim is on the line and wants to know what up North 5. What's going on there, Jim? Where are you?
Hey, Jim, this is Jim. I'm here just in the south end of Oceanside, and there's all kind of flashing red lights up here ahead of me. And
What direction are you going?
Still north.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part. There is a motorcyclist hurt in a crash,
Yeah.
northbound 5, just past the 78. The two right lanes are blocked. Mercy Air Helicopter is probably there right now, and they have to close the freeway down for a minute just for it to land. And
Ugh.
they get out of there pretty quick, though.
There you go.
And that also is affecting traffic on the southbound side of 5, getting through Oceanside with all the looky-loo slowdowns and to stop the traffic for the Mercy Air Helicopter.
I was on the 78 yesterday for the jackknifed truck.
Oh.
2 hours later, I got home.
How fun was that?
Oh, it was a blast.
Yeah.
And I had to pee pretty bad, too.
Oh.
At least it wasn't overturned. You could have been there 6 hours.
I kept looking at my water bottle.
Lovingly.
Why didn't you do it?
Didn't have a big mouth.
Oh.
Oh, you need one, huh?
Well, you know.
Yeah.
I have never done it. I have never
Never peed in a bottle?
never peed in my car while I was driving.
Couple
I
of-
never
That'd be
have.
kind of weird.
Couple of times. I have.
Really?
And what you need to do is you need, your tilt seats. You got to tilt them all the way forward, so the front of them is all the way down,
Yeah.
and you got to lean it back so you can get a little angle going.
You know, I fought it off because I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is a pretty distracting thing to be doing while I'm operating a 2-ton vehicle here.
Yeah.
What's going to happen if I get into a wreck, the airbag deploys, and then they show up and I got my pants down around my
Yeah.
ankles? Local radio personality apparently masturbating in traffic. I just had to go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, God.
It's just CSDradio.net. See, I told you he was a jerk.
Well, then I shouldn't tell you my other trick is get a towel and cover it with yourself, but then the towel is just more evidence of what you just talked about.
Now, why'd you have to pee in your car, Cookie?
You get stuck in traffic.
And and after I play ball, I'm a giant water drinker. I just douse myself, and then you're stuck for 40 minutes, and it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna pop.
Yeah, I drink water all day on the golf course.
Yep.
And
Yep.
2 hours.
Oh man.
I fought it off, though, just like you and I did.
Oh, God, here we go.
Fighting the
When
Nazis.
we were fighting the Canadians.
Oh, the Canadians.
The Vietnam War.
Those
the
foxholes
Canadians
when
are
we
our
were flying those
friends.
B-17s.
Oh, God.
We never had a war with Canada.
I guess you missed that one.
I guess I did too then, because I never...
two of the most astute people in the room, I guess.
French-Canadian War. Hello.
That's right. Another war we won. You're welcome. We would prefer you just said thank you and went about your day.
Otherwise,
we don't have the time
You
nor
and
the
your
inclination.
weird little memories of nothing. Going off into some weird Jack Nicholson speech.
Damn!
Oh,
what
God.
you think
Why
you're
don't you just
entitled
stand
to
on the wall?
We would rather you just said thank you and went about your day. Otherwise, we suggest you pick up a weapon.
Oh, I'm about to.
Oh, big pen. Yeah, good luck.
Well, you laugh.
If you go to France.
You laugh. Those GI Bills allowed us to get our doctorates.
That's right.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Flight surgeons, both of us.
It's getting awful deep in here.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. We'd shoot them, then we sew them up. Whatever. All right. Let's continue with the traffic. Here's Ruth. Oh, hey, by the way, if you thought Phil Mickelson's comments were odd and, you questioned, gee, what the hell were you thinking? Wait till you hear what Michael Jackson has to say.
It was just...
Did you watch it?
About 10 minutes and I had to go away.
Well, we're going to play some of it for you.
I couldn't go away. It was unbelievable.
It's going to be good, and we're going to play it for you next year on the KGB. Here's Ruth.
Traffic stacks up as we chat. Northbound 5, big wreck just past the 78. The two right lanes are blocked. Mercy Air Helicopter is now on the scene. Part of the reason why the freeway is closed there for just a minute to pick up some passengers. That affects traffic southbound 5 at Oceanside Boulevard from the 78. Also, eastbound and westbound 78 are both jammed back to about Jefferson so far. Northbound 805, there's a crash right at the 15 that has traffic backed up to Plaza Boulevard, slower than usual into the South Bay. Southbound 15, just your normal slowing out of Escondido. Westbound 94, heavy from Euclid now to the 805. The San Diego Blood Bank's drastically low on blood supplies. You can donate on Valentine's Day, noon to 5:30 at Saturn of Kearny Mesa. Every donor receives a free car wash, T-shirt, and snacks. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw, 101.5 KGV.
Well, you probably know by now that Convoy Audio Video, that was then. What's now is a new name and a new location. Now we call them Convoy Big Screens, and it made sense because, when you walk into that store, wow, look at all the big screens. The new location's in San Marcos, right off the Nordall exit of the 78 freeway. And if you're looking for new audio video equipment, Convoy Big Screens has everything you need for your home theater setup. It's not just TVs. It's high-definition big screen TVs, plasma TVs, home theater systems, big screen furniture, wall systems, multi-room audio equipment, receivers, DVDs, speakers, the whole schmear. Now, they're known for their knowledgeable and caring staff, and the new San Marcos store features Captain Video. This is a cat who, when your TV is on the fritz, he will come to your house. You don't have to bring it to them. He'll come to you. I've used this guy. He's great. Fixed my TV. No sweat off my back. So remember the two locations right off Convoy and Kearny Mesa, and the new Convoy Big Screens in San Marcos off the 78 at the Nordall. Either way, their phone number is the same. 800 Convoy and the number 1. That's 800 Convoy 1. It's Convoy Big Screens.
Chainsaw Sports is brought to you by the Crossroads of the West Gun Show. Get great deals on collectibles, guns, ammo, scopes, knives, and more this Saturday and Sunday at the Del Mar Fairgrounds.
Next, Dr. Phil.
We're going to correct some of the biggest mistakes parents make.
I try to shut her up, stop her from hitting me in public.
I've tried the spanking and the reasoning, and I feel like I've tried it all. What am I doing wrong?
She's reading you like a book, and she's poking you like she had a stick.
Getting control of your little angel.
Love is the most powerful form of discipline there is.
On the next Dr. Phil.
Today at 3 on Local 8. Imagine having brain surgery in the morning and being able to go home that same afternoon.
I was surfing and mountain biking and doing everything else right after treatment.
Tonight at 6 p.m. in Local 8's Special Healthcast Report. Barbara Lee Edwards shows you an amazing medical breakthrough that's replacing saws and scalpels.
CyberKnife radiosurgery essentially represents the next step
in helping patients stay safe. Clear, balanced. Local 8 News tonight at 6.
President's Day starts early at Kearney Mesa Ford with a full 10 acres of monumental savings, like an 03 F-150 Harley Davidson with a $5,000 net savings. Unheard of. $5,000 net savings on a Harley F-150. Or how about an 03 Ranger Edge Super Cab V6 with a net cost of $11,988. Kearney Mesa Ford has a huge inventory, over 800 available new and Ford certified pre-owned trucks, SUVs, cars, and vans. Look for the tower between the 805 and 163 freeways at 7303 Claremont Mesa Boulevard. Kearney Mesa Ford, the most centrally located Ford dealer in San Diego County. Just minutes from anywhere. Take advantage of 0% limited term APR on approved credit. And if we make a deal, we'll pay off your trade no matter what you owe. That's right, even if you owe. Just minutes away from presidential savings at Kearney Mesa Ford.
Kearney Mesa Ford, your tower of savings.
One at each savings. F-150, VIN C20202. 2,000 rebate Ranger plus 3,000 KMF discount. VIN AO2209. Net cost includes a 3,000 factory rebate on a sale price of $14,988. Rebates in lieu of low APR option. Sale ends Sunday.
Are you ready to make changes? Expo Design Center has thousands of design options for your home. Kitchens, baths, flooring, lighting, and more. Small changes to big remodeling jobs. We can make it happen. This week, Expo's Red Tag event is going on, so you can save from 20 to 80% on accessories, lamps, rugs, and more. And next weekend, don't miss the Expo Home Show. 3 days of ideas, fun, and inspiration. Attend design and decorating seminars. Talk to manufacturers, people who live and breathe their products. Win great prizes like free trips and fun stuff for the kids. Not to mention 12 months, no payment, no interest on your Home Depot Expo card on outdoor grills valued at $7.99 or more. Most importantly, the Expo Home Show lets you explore endless possibilities with real design professionals. So don't miss Expo's Home Show, February 15th through the 17th. Expo Design Center is a Home Depot company.
I remember when I was a child.
Uh-huh.
It was always such a special time when the lobster came in.
I can imagine.
Yes, succulent, juicy, tender lobster. There's just something about it.
Yeah.
I'd run home and say, Mama, the lobster is in! The lobster is in! Those were the best days.
Wow, that sounds so romantic. Growing up in a fishing village.
What fishing village? I grew up right next to a Rubio's.
That's right, the lobster is in at Rubio's. Treat yourself to the delicious, decadent taste of tender grilled lobster with Rubio's salsa and guacamole, made from only the freshest ingredients.
I'm Ralph Rubio, a Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill. Are you ready to live La Vida Lobster? Try our lobster burrito, lobster quesadilla, or our new steak and lobster platter. It's two great tastes in one big meal.
So you didn't grow up in a fishing village?
No, I can't even swim.
Lobster, you dream about it? We have it, only at Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill.
Celebrate with the newest awarded 5-star dealer, Rancho Jeep Chrysler. Recognized for excellence in customer service. Rancho is better, and they'll prove it. Rancho Jeep Chrysler Kia Suzuki is having a huge inventory reduction sale on 2002s and 3s, plus a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. 0% financing on selected 2003 models and approved credit for up to 60 months. $1,667 per $1,000 financed. Rush to Rancho Jeep Chrysler Kia Suzuki for all the details. You're ready to buy when you have the Rancho price. Come see your friends at Rancho Jeep Chrysler Kia Suzuki 5-star dealer on Claremont Mesa Boulevard between the 805 and 163. Online at RanchoAutoGroup.com. At Rancho, they don't just promise, they deliver.
TSC. You want my head to explode?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, yes.
Who are you? What are you keeping us here for?
Hey, if you're feeling twisted, we're listed.
The DSC.
Better do what you can, so beat it. But you wanna be bad, just beat it. Beat it. No one wants to beat it. So I'm funky, throw the shot right. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just beat it.
Like the Cats music. But like so many movie stars, actors, and singers, I'd rather they just stuck to what they do and not talk.
Yeah.
Trivia question, who plays guitar in this song, Shelley Dunn?
Jermaine. Tito!
Here, let me play it for you. See if you recognize the sound of it. You know this song, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Who's this wailing away?
It's not Eddie.
Yes, it is.
You're kidding.
Edward Van Halen.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Did a little solo for him in the middle of the song, and then they went to bed together and had a little cuddle.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Before we rip this guy up here, what's the greatest Michael Jackson song of them all?
I like everything from The Wall, but that was ages ago.
You mean Off the Wall?
Off the Wall,
Yeah, Off the Wall, Billie Jean. Those two for me.
And once in a while, I get that Man in the Mirror stuck in my head. I don't think it's a good song. It just gets stuck in my head.
Mm-hmm. And the Jackson 5 stuff was.
What about Dirty Diana?
His homage to the princess?
Whatever. I really like the guy's music, and I would, I was flipping channels one time, and I caught his concert.
Yeah, you told us about it.
And it was just, it was killer, right up to the part where he did the whole children thing. And then it's like, ugh.
Creepy.
He brings out 900 children, and all 900 of them are a different race and a different color, and they all hold hands, and they sing, nursery rhymes. And it's like, just sing the damn songs, will you?
I can't get past it anymore.
I can't either.
He's becoming Woody Allen to me.
Yep.
I can't hear the music for hearing the screams.
That's it.
All right.
And he didn't do anything to help himself last night.
There was an interview last night that was conducted by a British journalist who made his fame by interviewing Princess Diana back in 1995. Mm-hmm. And these are the only two interviews the guy's done, and I don't know how he does it, but they're both
huge,
earth-rocking
right.
interviews,
Right.
And Michael, who we all know is notoriously private, let this guy come in with cameras and had free range.
Yep.
Do whatever you want. Now, from what little I saw, Michael still had his baby's head wrapped up in a bandage.
All the children were either in a mask or a scarf.
Yeah.
Even when being fed a bottle, it was the most bizarre thing in the world.
But he worries about them getting kidnapped. I can
Well, you know
see
what?
that.
What do you think they're going to do? They're going to take the kid in the scarf. They're going to know that's his kid. I mean, it defeats the purpose.
If he's worried about
attention.
him getting kidnapped, then why does he show them off?
Right.
Why does he do that?
This interviewer was allowed to go to the Neverland Ranch in Los Angeles and then up to Las Vegas with him, where he completely took over. Have you been to the Underground Mall by Caesars?
I've been to the Underground Mall at...
it's between Caesars and another place.
Not the Four Seasons. What's under the Four? Yeah, Mandalay Bay.
Yeah. I think it's hooked up. I'm not real sure. I've only been to one area of it. But he goes in, and he goes into this one shop where, you've been to Vegas. You've seen the shops they have, and everything's way overpriced. This looked like it could have been urns and furniture to go in Caesars, that kind of style. He spent $1 million. I mean, he let us watch him spend $1 million and became so obsessed with all. Didn't we get these urns? No, get these. No, hey, mister, come here. Excuse me. Unbelievably
And is it
weird.
the kind of thing where he clears out the store before he shops and all that other kind of thing?
Yeah, everyone's held back.
Yeah.
Then this reporter, Martin Bashir, gets to go to Germany with him and arrives right after the baby dangling incident, and you see this marked change in his personality. He's just become manic, which starts to suggest at that point in the interview some of the issues that Michael might have.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
And this is important to remember. There's a lot of times we're like, why do people act like this? Why does Michael shovel this crap to us when we all know it's crap? And you're going to believe it in a second when you hear it. And why is Saddam Hussein getting ready for war when he knows he's going to get his ass kicked again? There's only one reason. They're nuts.
They're nuts.
Denial.
They're absolutely nuts.
It's denial that they have started to believe themselves.
Yeah.
Denial denial would be a real pleasant walk in the park. These people are nuts. They're
Right.
sick in the head.
Right.
They're absolutely sick in the head.
There's no reaching them. I mean,
But the
Lionel
only-
Richie, good luck. You're not going to reach Michael now.
All right, here's Michael talking about his surgeries.
And this reporter held up photographs and said, Michael, look.
Well, listen to what he says first.
It's unbelievable.
Here we go.
You physically changed, haven't you? The photographs of you, if I look at them
No, it's called adolescence. It's called growing and changing.
Yeah, but even the shape of your face has changed.
No, it has not. Yeah. I've had no plastic surgery on my face, just my nose. It helped me breathe better so I can hit higher notes.
But are you, Michael, are you honestly saying that you've only ever had one operation?
2.
You've had 2?
As I can remember. Yeah, just 2.
But if I look at some of the photographs of you in your adolescence...
Yeah, I changed. People change.
But even after, when you did the Thriller album, your lips are very different now to what they were then. But they do look different.
No, sorry.
You don't think so?
Nope.
But you know, on a serious point, in some ways I can understand it, because...
I'm happy with my lips.
No, but forget the lips but specifically, but...
And everybody in Hollywood get plastic surgery. Plastic surgery wasn't invented for Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Nope, sorry.
I get that.
Not me. Not me. I haven't changed.
And what he revealed, because they opened this interview with, okay, your dad beat you. Your brothers had sex in the same room when you were a little kid and on tour. And they threatened you with a beating if you opened your eyes or woke up or told anything. And then he
who wasn't threatened by their big brother? So was I, okay?
I know.
I didn't have to go and get 50 nose jobs.
But then he goes and says, and your dad used to humiliate you by saying that you had the biggest nose of anyone in the family, didn't he? Didn't he? And Michael goes, no, that's not true. Well, yes, he did do that. And, you know, and so he's starting to say, well, I can kind of understand your
But when he
father
says he's had
berated
2
you.
surgeries and that's it.
Bully.
Come on.
Yeah.
How many do we think he's had?
20.
15, 20, something like that?
About 100.
Surprised you didn't burst into flames right there for that lie.
All right, here's more of Living with Michael Jackson last night on 2020.
Just that, though, not the whole face, just the nose. They try to say, why do you keep changing it? It's not true. It's just the nose, you know?
Even though the shape of the face is different.
Because I've changed.
How have you changed?
I was a little kid. I'm
talking about pictures of you in your
squared out.
20s.
No, I was changing. I was changing.
Please.
I'm telling you the honest truth. I don't do anything to my face.
Honestly.
Honestly.
He's the amazing changing man.
Suddenly grew a square jaw.
How about the fact that you've gone from black to white? Yeah, I mean, you know what, seriously, if you want to point to something other than his nose, how about that weird chin that he's got now?
Yep.
He's got that weird Dudley Do-Right chin
I know.
now.
It's undeniable.
Yeah.
And yet he continues to deny it.
And he's had that for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad this interview happened with this guy. What's his name?
Martin Bashir.
Yeah, because, you know, if Diane Sawyer did this, okay,
right,
I believe you. You know, she's such a softie. All right, here is more of Michael Jackson's philosophies.
Is it really appropriate for a 44-year-old man to share a bedroom with a child who is not related to him at all?
That's a beautiful thing.
That's not a worrying thing?
Why should it be worrying? Who's the criminal? Who's Jack the Ripper in the room?
You are?
This is a guy trying to help heal a child. I'm sleeping in a sleeping bag on the floor. I gave him the bed because he has a brother named Star. So him and Star took the bed, and I'm on the floor in the sleeping bag.
Did you ever sleep in the bed with them?
No. But I have slept in the bed with many children. I sleep in the bed with all of them. When Macaulay Culkin were little, Kieran Culkin would sleep on this side. Macaulay Culkin's on this side. His sister's in there. We're all just jamming the bed. Then we wake up like dawn and go in the hot air balloon. You know, we have the footage. I have all the footage.
But is that right, Michael?
It's very right. It's very loving. That's what the world needs now. More love. The world
needs a man who's 44 sleeping in a
you're
bed
making
with children.
No, you're making it all wrong.
Well, tell me, help me.
Because what's wrong with sharing a love? You don't sleep with your kids or some other kid who needs love, who didn't have a good childhood?
No, I don't. I would never dream of sleeping.
I would.
I would never dream.
You've never been where I've been mentally.
You mean you've never slept with other children? No.
No.
Look, I'm serious.
Whoa.
This is not complicated. It's very simple. He's nuts. I'm telling you. These people, when they get to this level, like Jennifer Lopez and Michael Jackson and all these famous stars, they don't live in the same world.
No.
That's
that
true.
the rest of the earthlings do.
Right.
They don't. Don't try to understand it. You can't. Some people are nuts. I remember so many people going, how could David Westerfield have done that? Because he's nuts.
Right.
He's nuts. He doesn't live in the same world that normal people do.
Yeah.
How can Michael Jackson say that? He's nuts. And you should look at this and just be entertained by it.
In a freakish, weird, icky, creepy way.
Well,
I know.
you know, if he called up and said, hey, going to be at the sports arena tomorrow, anybody want to show up? It'd sell out in half an hour. Half an hour.
Less probably.
Max.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's our last of Michael Jackson and his bedmates.
I've invited some of my daughter's friends round, or my son's friends round, and they're going to sleep in the bed with me tonight.
That's fine.
What do you think their parents would say?
If they're wacky, they would say you can't. But if you're close family, like your family, you know them well,
But Michael, I wouldn't like my children to sleep in anybody else's bed.
well, I wouldn't mind if I knew the person well, and if I'm very close to Barry Gibb, Paris and Prince can stay with him anytime. My children sleep with other people all the time.
Mm-hmm. And you're happy with that?
Fine with it. They're honest. They're sweet people. They're not Jack the Ripper.
I'm trying to think what would happen if my kids' friends went home after a sleepover and say, yeah, we slept in the same bed with Mr. Rickards.
Yeah.
Good God.
That was a great question that guy asked.
Right.
Great question. Check it out again.
I've invited some of my daughters.
And he says only wacky people would have a problem with that.
I've invited some of my daughter's friends round, or my son's friends round, and they're going to sleep in the bed with me tonight.
That's fine.
What do you think their parents would say?
If they're wacky, they would say you can't. But
he's convinced himself.
He's nuts.
He's nuts.
Unless there's a thunderstorm and it's really, really loud and huge and stormy, you know, what the heck?
No.
Hello?
Sleep in your own bed.
Hey, I'm hearing all over the radio waves about, people making fun of Michael's oddities. Being a really odd person myself, I just think that I don't know why it is people don't allow any latitude for people's oddities. And on the point of child molestation, Michael Jackson is setting a precedent. Check with the UN on the rights of the child, on the International Conference on the Rights of the Child. This is going to become commonplace. And then, like you said, he'll sell out a concert in 30 minutes. And this will become commonplace.
What will?
Child molestation and sleeping with children and things of this nature.
And you're in favor of that?
Well, there's nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing you can do. Are you insane?
Up on me here.
Huh?
We're not. We're amused.
You think that this is such an oddity and so grotesque and so beyond the pale, don't you?
Yes. It's bad.
How molested were you as a kid?
Listen, I'm about 10 years old myself. But what I'm trying to say is that this thing about mixing chill with pleasure and internet porn and Pete Townsend. Look what Pete Townsend just checked on his computer and he was arrested.
Yeah.
So Michael Jackson is setting a precedent here, and there's nothing you and your petty little Christian society can do about it.
Whoa. You know what? That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I heard Michael Jackson say something so ridiculous.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Let him go, because this is going to be entertaining. So you're in favor of child molestation?
What are you going to do about it?
No, you're not answering my question.
No, I'm not in favor of it at all. But I'm saying that just for you to be... I'm a socialist security recipient.
I don't even know what that means.
Sucking off the teeth of the proletariat. Clown?
I'm sorry?
You're supporting millions of Social Security recipients, and half of them aren't even citizens.
So how much money do you get?
Well, you're welcome then.
Money I need. I'm money. You can't take money with you. Like Michael Jackson can't take his money with him.
Yeah.
Like you can't take your money with you.
I understand
What
that.
is this? What you do for a living?
I want to hear a drum solo.
What hole are you in?
Well, I'm interested in you.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just a guy who wants public access radio. I'm a guy who, I'm thanking
You got public access right now, Aveen.
on occasion. I'm thanking you for letting me on the air.
You're very welcome.
Because Clear Channel Communications is a monopoly, and I hear you guys banter the same dribble around for years and years and years, and I'm tired of it.
Wow, why have you listened for so many years if it's no good?
I don't know how you guys sell your sponsors or what it is you guys doing. I just flipped around the dial.
How come you never answer any of my questions?
Okay, what is it? Ask the question.
The question is, if it's been so terrible for so many years, how come you kept listening?
I didn't keep listening.
You just said you did.
Listen, when I listen to the radio, I listen to up one side of the AM and down the FM.
Aveen, you just said you've been listening for years and it's been terrible.
You're still on there. You're on there in the AM. You're on there in the PM, bantering around this poisonous culture dribble.
Why do you keep listening?
Because you're constantly on the dial. I'm waiting for you to go away. You die, and dinosaurs are you?
Oh.
Are we talking to you in your head even when you're asleep?
You're not living rent-free in my consciousness. Tim Leary taught me to think for myself.
Did he also teach you there's an off knob?
And what is that drum you're playing?
I want to hear a solo.
I drum the beat.
Let me hear you play a little bit, Aveen. Go for it.
I drum the beat of consciousness. I drum the beat of freedom of choice. Don't live the media.
I think you're a beat off.
Live rent-free in your head.
Hey,
and chainsaw.
Aveen, what part of town do you live in?
I live in Nasty P.
Where?
Where's Nasty?
North Park.
Oh, North Park. Oh, good. He's down by you. All the other kooks. Let's make sure he doesn't live by me.
My God.
Well, it is affordable.
I think he's calling from the nut ward.
Huh?
Don't you guys get tired of it?
Of what?
Of playing King Jock on the air.
King Jock?
It's the same old stuff. You guys are dinosaurs. I have one question for you.
Yeah.
How come the people of KGB and these dinosaur radio personalities like Howard Stern and G. Gordon Liddy and all the people from KGB haven't died and made room for new radio personalities with more vigor? And one more thing. How come the same topic matter is all over the dial? You don't hear anybody fresh cutting their own path in radio. As far as I'm concerned, radio died with Wolfman Jack, and it will not be resurrected by Dave, Smelly, and Chainsaw.
Oh, now
How many days have you been
now,
away?
Aveen, do you really think that name calling is?
Got your head in a noose.
Aveen, do you think that name calling is the proper way to convince people to your side of thinking?
I don't care what people think. People should learn to think from themselves. They can't see things through my eyes. They can't see things through Clear Channel's
Then
eyes.
why are you calling us and
Through Michael
ranting?
Jackson's eyes.
Now, Aveen, I got another question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you know when you're insane? When you're insane, do you know it?
Do you think that? I think that society.
You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. When you're insane, do you know it?
Do you know when you're in balance?
Don't.
Answer a question with a question.
Can I ask you a question?
I do.
Have you taken your medicine today?
Hang on a second. Here's Robert is on the KGB.
You know why I'm going to take this?
Shut up.
What's up, Robert?
Maniacs.
Hey, Eric.
He chooses their man.
Eric,
Robin
shut
Williams.
up.
Oh, his name is Eric?
Oh, you know this guy?
That's on the CB radio out here in San Diego.
Oh, and Boyer knows. Boyer, it's one of your CD buddies on the phone.
Eric!
Hey, Eric.
Come on back, Eric. It's Little Drummer Boy. I'm in here in my Jeep. Gonna put on some new wranglers. Go out campaign for Al Gore. Come on back now. Timothy Leary got my LSD on. Quick, recollect, friend, my conspiracy theory
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, he's called up other radio stations and does the same damn thing.
Yeah.
He does this all the time.
Yeah.
When
And
he
his
does
name
it,
is
he
Eric?
writes it down on a piece of paper. I've seen it from my own two eyeballs. He writes it down on a piece of paper.
Let me put him on hold for a second.
Yes, on the radio.
His name is Eric?
His name is Eric, and he goes by Zenith on the CB radio.
Zenith! Yeah!
Zenith Christ.
Oh, my God.
I think it's clever he calls up under the very artistic name of Aveen when his real name is Eric. Eric. Nothing against you Erics out there. My name is
Some of the
Dave.
other names he came up with.
Really?
He's got Abdul, I Stink, I Smell.
Uh-huh.
And he's got so many names. He just gets out there on the FM broadcast radio and does this BS.
It's kind of a crack up. If I put him back on the phone again, will you tell him to shut up again?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Hey, Eric.
Say all right.
Hey, Eric, shut up. You dumb Pollock.
All right, Eric. See you later, buddy. Thanks, Robert. Thanks for calling, Eric.
I like Eric Avina.
I like Eric.
Oh, my God.
And he thinks he's just a little odd. Him and Michael Jackson. Odd.
Just a little under-medicated.
Sheesh.
Are we talking to Travis next?
Yeah.
Okay, when we come back, we've got sports, and we've got a special sports guest. It's going to be Travis He's a motorcycle person. He gets on his scooter and he flips in the air.
Ooh.
Yes.
What's his last name?
I forgot.
Pastrana.
Pastrana, like the sandwich.
Yes.
It's like that meat sandwich. Although I don't like it. It's too fatty.
Do you know in
Too
pastrana?
spicy. I prefer just like a portobello mushroom sandwich.
If you take out the T in pastrana and rearrange the letters, it's person. Almost, kind of, sort of.
It's very close.
Stop it.
What's that paste that you get when you smash up the beans?
Hummus?
Bean
Hummus. I like a
Hummus.
nice hummus sandwich. You know, hummus almost sounds like something else.
Yes, it does.
Yes. Kind of very kind of sassy and naughty when I'm having a hummus on a cracker.
I like it with pita triangle.
Oh, I heard what you said. You said penis triangle.
I said pita triangle.
You said penis triangles. I heard you. Where's the person heard?
And Eric just exploded in North Park. Oh, my God. Kaboom.
Put that in your
Penis
consciousness.
I love Penis Triangles is my new poetry group.
Stop it.
Yes. I love stand up at the coffee shops and we read poetry, and our name is Penis Triangles.
Do you beat the drum, too?
That guy was a crack up. He had pots and pans and a drum. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He started out with pots and pans.
I know.
He's quite a musician.
Oh, that was great.
The only really objection I have to the guy is that he's a bloodsucker of this great country. You know?
Yeah.
Perfectly. He's got enough energy, I think, to do a job.
He
might be lacking
manic
the focus.
side of- yeah.
Sucking off the teat of the neo-proletariat or whatever the hell he was saying.
Of the good old American bourgeois class.
Imperialism,
Yes.
Neo-imperialism,
Yeah,
mine,
that's
too.
My God. I'm going to be with a dictionary all day long figuring out what the hell he was saying.
I won't be.
Me either. He's nuts. Take your medicine, Eric, quick.
I like Eric Aziz Ali.
Avino.
Call your psychiatrist right now.
Aveeno, isn't that like
It's a soap.
oatmeal
or a
bath?
brand, Yeah.
It's an oatmeal bath.
So have you ever spoken to him on your CB radio before?
I don't have a
He's a
CB
big
radio.
CB aficionado,
And I
Chris.
don't have one.
Yes, you do, Chris. There's
I
another
don't
kid in
have
denial, Chris.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
know.
It's so
Let's go live with
sad.
Michael.
Yeah.
You and Naveen and Michael can hang out.
I've only owned 2 CB radios, not the 19 in my backyard.
You know, it's a big ranch. You guys can go to all 4 different corners of the ranch. You won't be able to see each other. You can just...
What's going on the ranch out now? Quit listening in the corners of my optimistic mind. You neo-proletariat imperialist. Who wants to go to bed?
I do.
He sleeps with, like, other people's transmissions. That's the difference between Boyer and Michael Jackson.
And Eric sleeps with his pots and pans and his drums.
All right, let's get a traffic update. Here is Route 66.
Okay, Doug, they have dispensed with the big problem in the North County and Oceanside. They cleared the motorcycle crash out of the way. The helicopter is gone. Traffic much better now going northbound on 5 through Oceanside. Southbound back to the normal slowing just from Encinitas to Manchester. Slow traffic in the South Bay, north on 5 from the 54 off and on to Harbor Drive. North 805, there's a crash in the 94, but that has it backed up to 43rd Street. Westbound 94 slows from Kelton towards the 805, not too bad there. West 8, heavy Jackson Drive to Fletcher Parkway. Southbound 15 slow in Escondido, and eastbound 78 bunched up El Camino Real over to the 5. For the county's best selection of certified used vehicles 24 hours a day, visit BobBakerUsedCars.com. Pictures, prices, selection all in one place on the web at BobBakerUsedCars.com. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw, 101.5 KGB.
Do you know about Nexium, the purple pill?
Sure, I know.
I know.
Boy, am I glad I know.
I just wish I'd known sooner.
Isn't it time you knew? Talk to your doctor about Nexium, esomeprazole magnesium to be scientific. Find out if Nexium is right for you. Or call 1-888-PURPLE-PILL. Remember the number, or call right now. 1-888-PURPLE-PILL.
Okay, so football's over for the year. You're looking for some sports excitement in your life, right? Here it is.
Clark over the Idaho line, centering one. Tilgen drops it back. Peterson scores!
That's very exciting San Diego Gulls Ice Hockey, the most exciting, affordable professional sport in San Diego. Join us this Friday and Saturday nights as your 4-time Taylor Cup champion. Gulls go at it with the tough Bakersfield Condors on Friday night, then the Fresno Falcons on Saturday. All Gulls Friday and Saturday night games have a premium giveaway, and this weekend is no exception with your favorite, the Gulls wall clock. This Saturday night, compliments of Woodfin Suite Hotels to the first 5,000. So join the experience this Friday and Saturday nights at the San Diego Sports Arena. The puck drops at 7 both nights. It's affordable. It's exciting. It's SanDiegoGulls.com. We win.
Introducing SBC Long Distance for Business. To compete, you must connect. Dial in, dial out, dial all the time. Make the calls necessary to make the necessary calls to capture new clients. But the targets aren't so easy to hit anymore. They're moving, so you better focus on what's important. Simplify your approach and sharpen your arrows. We're ready whenever you are. Introducing Long Distance for 5.9 cents a minute. Simply call 1-800-761-2020 or visit SBC.com for 5.9 reasons to switch, 5.9 reasons to simplify, 5.9 reasons to choose SBC Long Distance. Consolidate your SBC local and long distance services on one bill with one point of contact. The sooner you contact us, the sooner you're back making contacts. SBC, seeing small business differently. SBC Pacific Bell is now simply SBC. Long distance provided by SBC Long Distance. Rate requires $15 monthly commitment and 1-year term. Some plans must be direct billed. Taxes, fees, and any universal service funds extra. Offer excludes calling cards.
I want out. Way out. I want to stand in the sun and feel the waves around my ankles. I want a massage-induced out-of-body experience. I want breakfast in bed and champagne with dinner. I want to see wild, undomesticated animals. I want to be wild and undomesticated myself. I want a reason to wear my slinkiest, sexiest dress. I want to wear lipstick the same color as the Cabernet in my glass. I want to be the center of my circle of friends and dance and laugh and wear my hair loose around my shoulders. I want to feel his light and familiar touch on the back of my hand. I want to be at the pinnacle of the world, 43 stories high with the moon close enough to touch. And I want it all this weekend.
Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. Get everything you want by calling toll-free 1-877-632-7000. Ask about special room rates and packages, or book online at mandalaybay.com.
You know, folks, being the #1 volume Chevy dealer in San Diego year after year isn't easy. It takes a commitment to low prices, an outstanding selection of vehicles, and superior customer satisfaction. Bob Stahl Chevrolet in La Mesa wants to continue being your first choice, so we'll continue to make shopping easier by posting our low prices on every vehicle in stock. Perhaps more important is the way we take customer satisfaction to the highest level with our 100% satisfaction guarantee. If for any reason you are unsatisfied with your purchase of a new vehicle from Bob Stahl Chevrolet in La Mesa, just bring it back in its original condition within 3 days or 200 miles. That's right, a no questions asked full return policy. If you no longer like the color or any other reason at all, just bring it back. Bob Stahl Chevrolet in La Mesa is easy to deal with and easy to find. We're alongside Interstate 8 in La Mesa. Experience the difference. Bob Stahl Chevrolet will be there.
I am outside Panda Express, the wildly popular Chinese restaurant where stunning development is unfolding. Folks are lining up to buy firecrackers. Wait a minute, a spokesman. Hello, sir.
Hi.
Are you the owner of Panda Express?
I'm in high school.
A wildly successful young entrepreneur. Bravo. Your name?
Ted, I work behind the counter.
Involved on every level. Ted, are you aware that selling fireworks in this state is a big no-no?
Yeah, but we've got firecracker beef. It's new. Tender, delicious strips of beef with peppers and onions and an awesome spicy black bean sauce.
Ted, I read something about a taste explosion. Care to comment? Is my hair okay?
It's a taste explosion because firecracker beef tastes amazing. And it's only at Panda Express for the Chinese New Year.
This just in, Ted. New Year's was last month. Cuckoo, ain't it?
No, Chinese New Year is right now.
Boys, get a close-up. In a stunning development, the owner of Panda Express is attempting to change the date of New Year's.
Hey, enter to win a free trip to China. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Contest ends February 16, 2003. Details at Panda Express.
Oh, it's almost here. Tax time. And who are you going to turn to? How about Unistar Auto Insurance? You know, they offer the lowest rates on auto insurance, help you repair your credit, and they also help you with your tax service needs. They've got certified agents, and they can answer all your questions and give you the best recommendation of just exactly how to file your yearly income tax return. Stop by any of the 5 centrally located retail locations, and they'll give you a fast, free, no-hassle estimate. And right now, Unistar Auto offers a $25 discount if you select Unistar as your tax preparing agency. Gather up all the documents, get that shoebox, and get your money back with 48 hours thanks to Unistar's advanced loan program. Or you can just call Unistar Auto Insurance at 1-800-321-STAR. They can tell you exactly how much money the IRS owes you this year. And, of course, when you know how much you're owed, you can go spend it right away. Call today, Unistar Auto Insurance, giving you the lowest rates on auto insurance, helping you with your credit, and now your income tax service needs. 1-800-321-STAR.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
You know, everyone's either a bastard or a son of a bitch.
You're trying to get me angry?
101.5 KGB.
Here's a guy who jumps bikes for a living. Here is Travis Pastrana. Hey, Travis, how you doing, bud?
Doing really well. How you guys doing out there?
Good. We've been talking about you all morning.
Oh, boy, that can't be good.
There was a lot that wasn't good, but some of it was good. Travis, I'm very impressed reading your biography. You know, there's a certain stereotype that goes along with some kind of sports, and I'm reading.
Oh, come on, what are you trying to say now?
Well, it's true. There is a stereotype, and that doesn't mean that it's true. It means that some people think that way. And I'm reading your biography, and I'm seeing a very well thought out, intelligent young man. I was impressed when I read your stuff.
I appreciate that. You're the first person that's ever said that. But thank you very much.
Well, and I know that you're somewhat of a scholar. You graduated your high school like when you were 10, and you had virtually a perfect grade point average. And that's not the kind of person that you think of who is a motorsports professional. But certainly here you are to break that stereotype. So I'm glad you're here on the show.
Thank you very much.
So what's going to happen at Qualcomm? A lot of jumping, a lot of mud, a lot of dirt?
That's going to be crazy, man. It's awesome. But unfortunately, I got a dislocated shoulder and kind of a messed up knee right now.
You shouldn't do that.
A lot of the guys are actually, it's been a tough year for us, I'll tell you that. But I tell you, it's definitely great to watch for sure.
Well, now that leads me to a question that I was talking about before we had the pleasure of your company. You've got a dislocated shoulder and a goofed up knee?
That's, yeah, in medical terms, yeah, that's about how they put it.
Yeah, because I see you guys coming down from, I mean, how high are you when, do they measure, how high are you at your highest jump when you're in a dirt track like at Qualcomm?
Qualcomm Stadium, the longest jump will probably be about 75 feet in distance, and you get about 30 feet in height. The only problem is that everyone in the air at the same time is trying to knock you down.
Right.
So it wouldn't be so bad except for all the other bikes on the track.
Is there shoving and bumping in midair?
Oh, no, never.
So wait a minute, you guys are flying through the air, and another guy will reach over and try and knock you down?
If you actually take your hands and feet off and like try to kick someone off the bike, you know, like a judo chop in midair, I think you'd probably get disqualified. But if you just kind of lean on them a little bit, that's perfectly legal.
Oh, my God, I didn't know that. All right, so you're 30 feet in the air. You're coming down under a bike that weighs how much?
About 220 pounds.
Okay, so you're coming down pretty fast, and I see you guys come down, and sometimes you don't stick it, and you always seem to get back up, but I guess that's not always the case, huh?
Oh, no, you always get back up, you smile at the camera, you wave at the crowd, then you go home and cry.
How did you dislocate your shoulder?
Oh, well, you're not going to believe this one, but I'm actually swimming.
Swimming?
Well, it has been a chronic shoulder from originally the Letterman show, kind of...
The what?
The David Letterman show, late night live television, yeah.
You were on his show?
Yeah, it was good until I slid across the pavement and hit my shoulder on a curb.
What? No, wait. Tell me what was going on. Were you doing a stunt on Letterman?
Yeah, I was just doing some freestyle. It was about 3 years ago. And
you wiped out?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Late night television for all my friends. It was great.
Oh, no.
Well, you should have sued him.
And so you at that point on TV, you smacked your shoulder, and it's never really quite been the same? Is that the deal?
Yeah, I mean, when just continues to, you know, you give it time to heal, and I actually raced the next weekend with it, and, you know, just keeps getting a little worse, and eventually just kind of, you know, you're swimming along, and it just pops up.
So what do you have, a surgery due for you coming up?
Yeah, we're still actually trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do. I'll actually have an MRI in about an hour, so
figure out that, and then with the knee, just trying to get back healthy, man. It's a great sport. It's a lot of fun, and I'm kind of the worst case scenario. I just go out there, and if it looks like it's possible, I usually just try it. And unfortunately, that's not a great frame of mind for it.
Now, Chris Boyer, who's on our show here and as a professional race car driver, is going to be at the Escondido Cycle Center later today. Is Travis going to this thing?
Actually, I'm back here in the snow. I wish I was out there.
Okay, all right.
We're going to have the Team Suzuki guys and Team ECC at Escondido Cycle tonight. I'll be there at 6. They'll have pizza for the first, 100 or 200 people, but they have a huge crowd. You'd be amazed at the guys who show up and the girls who show up to get autographs from their heroes who are riding motorcycles like Travis Pastrana.
You said hot babes are crawling aplenty when these guys show up.
It's unbelievable, undeniable. Travis could father more children than an NBA All-Star. I mean, I'm not kidding.
Wow. Now, is this your team we're talking about, Travis?
Yeah, this is all the Suzuki guys. Pretty much everyone's there. It's going to be a really good thing. Actually, all the autograph signings are kind of a lot of fun to go to, and always seems to be some good-looking girls that show up, so definitely fun to check out.
Some? Oh, they're huge. It's like they import them. They bring them in.
Now, Travis, some personal questions here, and you tell me just to butt out when I get too personal with you. But did you have that situation? Did you have a mom who was worried about you getting into such a dangerous sport that, kind of pressured you to do something else?
Well, my mom raced as well, and my dad raced, so I really didn't have a choice.
I don't even want to do this, Dave. Is there, by any chance, is there a girlfriend who worries about you when you're flying through the air at 30 feet, 70 feet long?
No, I'm never home, man. Shoot, different location every weekend, so I'm not so good with long-distance relationships.
Yeah, I understand. All right. Well, I hope you get better. I hope that MRI turns out to be nothing too serious. And we'll miss you this weekend. But it's great talking to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me on the show, and good luck. Have fun at the races this weekend.
You're a nice guy, and I know Emily would like to come on and say something sweet and touching to you. Emily, here's Travis.
I already talked to him
you called
commercials.
Did you tell him that you called him a hottie?
Thanks.
She's an old woman. You know how these women are. I mean,
Emily, next time I'm out at Qualcomm, I'll definitely look you guys up.
There you go.
Yeah, hottie.
It's in 4th grade, Emily. You're in 8th grade. Choose someone from your own school. Travis, it was a pleasure talking to you, buddy. We wish you the best of luck and can't wait to see you next time around here at Qualcomm. Okay, man?
All right. Talk to you guys later.
See you later. Bye. This guy's 19.
Oh, my gosh.
That's impressive. That is good. Very good. Travis Pastrana. We'll break. We'll come back. Sports with a Chainsaw is next. First, here's Route 66.
Thanks, Dave. We have a wreck reported northbound 5 approaching the 52. Has traffic backed up to Mission Bay Drive as a result. Northbound 805 finally cleared the crash in the South Bay, but slow from Plaza off and on up to North Park. In the North County, South 5 slows Encinitas Boulevard now to Manchester. South 15 already improving, heavy from Felicita to Via Rancho Parkway. Westbound 8 slows Jackson Drive to Fletcher Parkway. The usual stuff there. Westbound 94 heavy Tilton to the 805. The Home Depot is making carpeting your home even easier because now when you purchase carpet and installation, your carpet pad is free. Start that new carpet project at the Home Depot. Offer ends soon. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw 101.5 KGB.
Play in the sports world. That sound you will be hearing tomorrow night in Mission Valley is the sound of a sport gaining in popularity faster than you can say 21st San Diego Supercross. Qualcomm Stadium will be roaring as 250cc superstar Ricky Carmichael and 125cc stud James Stewart and a host of other talented thrill seekers excite the thousands. The 21st San Diego Supercross has grown so big. Did you know the first San Diego Supercross was held in the alley behind BG's Donuts in Cardiff? Yeah, a single plywood plank propped up on a recycling bin, 1983. First throttle, 7 p.m. tomorrow night at the Q. That sound you hear tonight at the sports arena is the sound of the fastest self-propelled sport in human history, ice hockey. The San Diego Gulls host the Bakersfield Condors tonight. First puck, 7 p.m. The Gulls and Condors currently tied for second place in the West Coast Hockey League, 56 points apiece. Footnote, maybe hockey is the second fastest human sport without benefit of machinery or horse. Any guesses?
Faster than hockey?
Yeah.
I mean, does, luge count? You're riding on a sled.
That could be one. There are machine parts, though. They're moving parts.
Well, skates.
Skiing?
Skydiving.
Well,
Of course,
now,
you
wait
need
a
a
minute.
machine to get up there. Yeah. Cliff diving, perhaps? I don't know.
Isn't that interesting? Was this scripted out, or are you just ad-libbing over there?
Half and half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Baseball player David Justice has ended his 14-year playing career. David Justice, the former All-Star, played terrific baseball with 4 different teams: the Atlanta Braves, Cleveland Indians, New York Yankees, Oakland A's. David Justice, forget all that. What was it like tagging Halle Berry all those years?
Mentally, what it takes to focus, to get up to play.
Right.
At that level each and every day.
Yeah.
I felt like, I wasn't ready to do it anymore.
What do you think that?
Basically, the time
so
had
you
come.
ditched her. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing?
Wasn't that a messy, ugly breakup between those two?
Very, very messy. Yeah.
Can you blame them?
I mean, she's a little wacky, little off-center, and he's a baseball player who's out of town a lot and gets hit on by women. It's a combustible relationship, and it did explode.
Baseball players never respond to that kind of hit.
No, they don't.
No.
Most of them are true. They stay in their hotel rooms on road trips.
Paul,
Paul,
you see Halle Berry when you take out the garbage? I can't believe you did that for me. For me.
And all the other women who came before me.
You're the first man to ever take out the garbage for an African-American woman ever.
whose mother is white and dad ditched her, but whatever.
Whatever.
Paul Sutherland leads the Pebble Beach Pro-Am after yesterday's round one, 6 under 66. Phil Mickelson even. Tiger Woods sitting it out. Tiger will make his 2003 debut next week at Torrey Pines in the Buick Invitational. Oh, my. Meanwhile, in the National Bell,
it's coming to the Gay Channel.
What is it?
It's the second annual male group orgy competition. And he hits the hole right after Jesse opens it up. With your hosts, John Madden and Pat Summerall.
And then everyone's kind of slopping around down there and grunting and groaning. And, you get mud and stuff flying and gang tackles and scrums and quagmires.
No femmes, fats, or hairies. Just the hunkiest gay studs and wild group action competition.
Like to pack that guy around, too.
Don't be carried away, John.
There was all kinds of stuff flying around there.
It's male group sex to die for, as described by the best play-by-play team in the biz.
Yeah, that was a late one. That one didn't come and finally they threw it out of there. Whoop. I don't know where that one came from. Look at that big old beaten lop. Whoa, what a meal those guys are having. Look good. That's a good group.
If you go nuts for tight butts,
you push.
get pay-per-view today.
Just rode him backwards. Just put him right on his back.
With Pat Summerall and John Madden.
That looked like it was the last shot out of the Roman candle.
The second annual male group orgy competition on pay-per-view.
I'd like to pack that guy around, too. Floyd? Yeah? He's going to fire into his guy right here.
Call 1-800-HEY-CUTIE to order today.
Skidball Association. Hey, the Lakers enter the All-Star game with a winning record. Finally, first time all season over 500, 24-23 after they Stevie the Knicks 114-109 last night. Kobe 46 points, Shaq 33. Both will play in Sunday's All-Star game, 5:30 Sunday night on TNT. And other sports today.
I was thinking about Phil Mickelson's comments about how now he's a better player than Tiger Woods and how he's got the superior equipment.
Right, he can fly it faster or further.
And I was looking at the scoreboard, and Phil, with his superior equipment, is getting bitch-slapped by such PGA stars as Brian Bateman, Roland Thatcher, Rod Pampling, Tim Petrovic, Vance Veasley, and Dickie Pride. Dickie Pride, which I'm pretty sure is a parade in Hillcrest. Dickie Pride plays with dirt clubs, and he's beating Phil Mickelson.
Well,
is that on Gay Preview too?
Stop it. Thanks, John. All right, it is 7:45 and 2 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
And the chainsaw is brought to you by Express Tire. When you buy 3 Toyo tires at the everyday low price, you get the 4th tire for free. Call 888-EXP Tire. When we come back, we're going to review the latest crop of hens that are competing for Abramowitz's hand. Awesome. Because as you know, at some point today, we have to choose the 4 finalists. For next week, Bromo the Bachelor. Which one of these women is going to win the grand prize, a trip for two to Vegas? Bare minimum's at least $101, but the winner gets $500 and a trip for two to Vegas. And no, you don't have to take Abramowitz. Woo-hoo! All right, we'll review the girls next year on the KGB. First, we already did our 7:30, right?
We are caught up.
Now this.
Larry Huffman for the house. And this Saturday from 11 to 1, you're invited to our Suzuki Supercross party with free pit passes for everybody and up to 70% off on all Suzuki motocross accessories. And we're putting every Suzuki RM and DR on sale. We'll have free drawings for great prizes, including a brand new Suzuki JR80 that we'll be giving away. No purchase necessary, but you must be present to win. Plus, free pizza and in person, those incredible Hooters girls with free Hooters wings while they last. One more time, it's our free Supercross party this Saturday from 11 to 1 with free pit passes for everybody while they last and free prize drawings. And every Suzuki RM and DR is on sale. Just stop by on your way to the Supercross. It all happens Saturday from 11 to 1 at San Diego's House of Motorcycles, your official Supercross sponsor. 4904 El Cajon Boulevard, San Diego. On El Cajon Boulevard between College and Fairmont. San Diego's House of Motorcycles for Suzuki.
Actor Rob Lowe, using a typical cell phone. Hey, Rob, did you get a chance to look at tomorrow's scenes?
Yeah, they look great.
Oh, really? Well, I thought the scene with you in the pool of sharks seemed kind of crazy.
Sharks?
Yeah, well, they say they're trained and well-fed, but hey, man, it's your call.
You know, I better talk to my agent.
Hey, this is Leo. I'm not in, so leave a message.
He wasn't in.
Whoa, that's a tough situation. Let's see what would have happened if Rob had been using a Nextel with the walkie-talkie feature.
Leo, can you please make sure that I have a stunt double for tomorrow?
I'll get right on it.
Yes, life's good when you're Rob Lowe, but life's better when you're Rob Lowe and you have the cell phone with a walkie-talkie. Nextel. For more information, call 1-800-NEXTEL9 or shop at Nextel.com.
Make your cell minutes last longer. Sign up for a Nextel free incoming calling plan today. Offer ends March 31st, 2003. Shop at Nextel.com/store or call 1-800-NEXTEL9. 1-year agreement, account setup fee, taxes, charges, and other restrictions may apply. Phones by Motorola.
Bob speaking.
Yes, sir, this is Mitsubishi Motors calling. I understand you're working a second job so you can drive a new car. Bob?
Huh?
You want to stay with me, son? Mitsubishi has created the pain-free payment. For only $229 a month, you can lease a brand-new 2003 Outlander LS two-wheel drive A00 for 48 months with nothing due at lease signing except tax title license. Oh, boy. Bob?
I'm awake.
Yeah, quit your second job, Bob.
Huh?
Just head to Mitsubishi's pain-free payments event and they'll explain it all there.
Good, because this drawbridge job is really challenging.
Drawbridge job? Bob? You want to pull the lever, Bob?
Head to Mitsubishi's pain-free payments event and lease a brand new 2003 Outlander LS two-wheel drive for only $229 a month for 48 months. And there's nothing due at lease signing except tax, title, and license. Important program and credit restrictions apply. Excess mileage charge of 15 cents per mile over 12,000 miles per year. Visit MitsubishiCars.com or call 1-888-MITSU-2003 for details.
Now here's something you'll want to get your hands on. The best theme park value in Southern California. Better known as the SeaWorld Fun Card. Yes, it's back. And right now, you can buy your 2003 card for the single-day admission price and come back again and again and again for the rest of this year on us. Purchase before April 30th, and you'll also get a bonus pack filled with great park savings and a special preview of our brand-new 4D attraction, R.L. Stein's Haunted Lighthouse, coming in the spring. Of course, with all the exciting events at SeaWorld throughout the year, you'll want to get your fun card earlier and not miss a thing. In fact, why are you still listening to me? Oh, right, you gotta hear this. Purchase your fun card at the park, at SeaWorld.com, or by calling 866-SHAMU-FUN. Wait, I still have to say, fun cards are valid through December 31st, 2003. Some blackout dates and other restrictions apply. Okay, you can go now. Hopefully you didn't hear that, because that would mean you're still listening and not heading to SeaWorld or calling the number I gave you or booting up your computer so you can log on and...
Supercross Madness is in full swing at Escondido Cycle Center, San Diego's #1 Supercross store. Save big all week on the same bikes you'll see flying high over the toughest tracks devised by man. That's right, 2003 Suzuki RM250s and 2003 Team ECC Suzuki RM125s will be rolling out the door at rock-bottom Escondido Cycle prices up to the drop of the green flag on Saturday. But don't miss that meet and greet with Team Suzuki Superstars Friday night, 5 p.m. to 8 at Escondido Cycle Center. Sebastian Tortelli, Stefan Roncada, Danny Smith, and SoCal local Sean Hamblin. Plus, Escondido Cycle Center's factory-backed Team ECC Suzuki team members and special mystery guests, autographs, prizes, manufacturers' reps, and the latest accessories and apparel at clearance prices. It all happens one night only, Friday night, 5 p.m. to 8 at Escondido Cycle Center, where the 15 meets Highway 78 at the Nordall exit. Suzuki, the ride you've been waiting for.
1983, Cyndi Lauper released her first solo album, won the hearts of millions worldwide. I'm a big Cyndi Lauper fan myself. 20 years later, she's still doing it her way, and she's doing it better than ever. She's the one of a kind. Cyndi Lauper live in the intimate Dreamcatcher showroom, Viejas Casino, 8 o'clock on Tuesday the 18th. Tickets are only $35, and all are general admission standing room only. Tickets on sale now at all Ticketmaster locations by the telephone, 619-220-TIXS, online at Ticketmaster.com, and in person at the Viejas Casino gift shop. Let me tell you something. It's all there. Everything that you need. Me, I'd go there a couple hours before the show, get some gaming done. They've got every restaurant, every kind of food you could possibly want, and then you got the Cyndi Lauper show. Have fun with Cyndi Tuesday, February 18th, only at Viejas Casino.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
I think we're going to be needing a squeegee later.
There's something very uncomfortable about all this.
The ESC.
Congratulations, idiot. We've been trying to please you.
You think you have the answers to everything. Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
KGB.
I was looking for something extra sassy to play for the Abramowitz. Bromo the Bachelor. Can you just see him walking down the street, shaking his finger? You're never going to get my love, sister.
Brad.
I remember how it used to be.
Did you poop your pants yet?
Now you're talking like you made a change. The more you talk, the more things sound the same. What makes you think?
All right, before we finish up this morning, we are going to choose the 4 finalists for Bromo the Bachelor. What's that, you ask? Wow. Just like The Bachelor, 4 chicks scratching and clawing the eyes out of each other, competing for the hand of the Abramowitz. Either that or a weekend getaway to Las Vegas with $500 cash money.
And no Abramowitz.
Now, to go on a dream date with Bromo, it's not too late, but I'll tell you, it's getting pretty close to being too late. Because right after 9 o'clock this morning, we are going to choose the 4 finalists. Now, if you want to register, go to 101kgb.com. Click on Bromo the Bachelor. There's a place there for you to submit your picture and your vital stats. And if you want, it's still not too late for you to come here to the KGB, 9660 Granite Ridge Drive. We're just north of the stadium, off the Arrow and 15. Now, the 4 finalists are guaranteed to win money. 3 of you get at least $101 cash money. 1 of you gets the grand prize. That's $500 and a trip for 2 to Las Vegas. You spend 3 days in the deluxe Lakeview accommodations at the Vegas Hyatt. You've got a 1-hour couples massage at Spa Moulet. There's breakfast in the room every day. Dinner at Japango. And you don't have to take Abramowitz. Now, if you click and you want to go with him, he's up for it. All right? But that's the grand prize. Here's what happens. You tell us what your dream date would be, and then next week, Monday through Thursday, Bromo is dating 4 different chicks on 4 consecutive nights. He's going to take you out on a date, and the next day we'll report on your date. Friday, he chooses his favorite.
needy and not the greedy.
Now, if you want to see the women who are vying, go to 101kgb.com, click on The Bachelorette. Pictures are there. Let's get Bromo on the phone. I like that first one pretty much, I gotta tell you.
No kidding.
What's with the PH?
I
don't know. I don't care. I'll boner. How you doing, Bromo?
I'm good. How are you?
I bet you're pretty excited about that first picture up there.
Not bad.
I hate to tell you, I think that's a fake.
Yeah, it could
I
be.
do too. Well, look. I mean, read the.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Jennifer, she's a saucy little blonde, and when asked what she would do with the Bromwitz on the date, she says, first we drive out to Santee, check out the new mall they built. They got a new mall out in Santee?
Yes, they do, David. It's the Tawny suburbs of Santee with a deluxe new mall.
Nice.
Wow.
What's it called?
Trolley Square Village
Oh,
Station.
I know what
Stop or
that is.
something.
Heck yeah,
That
sure.
looks pretty good, actually.
That's a nice looking place. After scouting for mullets, warning, we would enjoy lunch at the Chicken Pig, followed by some quality time at a local spa where we'd discuss worldly events while having our backs waxed.
See, when she says our backs, why does she have to have hers waxed?
I got a hunch that someone's a friend has done this for her.
But she offered a happy ending, which is always good.
You want happy ending?
That doesn't mean that.
Yes,
it does.
Yeah.
What do you mean that doesn't mean that? How naive are you?
Well, maybe.
What do you think it means? You open up a little Tonka truck?
No, maybe happy ending means like long time affair. I don't know.
No.
What do you think it means, Boyer?
You slammer. You slammer like a
$6
waffle.
Thai omelet, I think, more like. Yeah, waffle would be good.
Let's see, who else do we have here? We have some new hens are in the pen today here. Patricia says she wants to go miniature golfing complete with cotton candy so that Bromo can practice his putts for Thursday golf. Nice girl.
Sweet.
Kimberly, very cute.
Darling.
Wants to go hang gliding in La Jolla, then dinner on the beach, then under a full moon we walk down to the cove and watch the light on the ocean.
That's really cool.
I worry for Kimberly. She looks just too innocent and pure, and
angel face.
I just want to.
He could have her pooping in her pants before you know it.
Natalia. Hello.
Mama Lord.
Look out.
Posing on the linoleum in front of the dishwasher.
Is trouble. Chainsaw, she's crawling around on the floor. It's that cat thing.
Yeah.
And hey, she knows where the dishwasher is.
Yes, she does.
Bonus.
Brown sugar.
Dinner and drinks at Fridays, then go to Boomers to play miniature golf where Bromo can practice his 3-putt, and I'll be the one wearing the thong.
Now that's pretty good.
We've reviewed we have reviewed the other girls here. Is there anybody that you'd like to speak with?
What's that?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
You're not involved in this.
Well, let's. I think we should talk to Kimberly. I think she's the sweetest, cutest.
All right, let's see if she's answering the
Okay.
phone. Hang on a second.
An 8th grader.
Oh, she looks like the athlete of the week from Torrey Pines High. Scored 7 kills.
Thanks, bye.
What'd she say?
I'll get back to you.
Right here, I'll get back
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
What? Everyone's clicking me. What's going on?
She must have known it was us calling.
What? Where?
Send it to voicemail.
No, I'm just saying that Bromo's back.
Oh, big deal.
Sorry.
God dang. Oh, hey, Kimberly.
This is Bromo.
Duh, crud. I know you're Bromo. I'm talking to Kimberly.
Well, I just...
Will you just be quiet for a minute?
Don't be sorry that you entered the
I
contest.
feel the magic already.
Yeah, I do too. I think you're perfect for Bromo.
Hi, Kimberly. We were just calling to see what you're up to, and we'll try back another time. Thanks for entering the contest. Appreciate that. Bromo, say something sweet to her.
Hey, Kimberly, how are you?
Clear your throat or something.
I appreciate you entering the contest.
I hung up.
Hey, you didn't let me finish.
Because you said, duh.
I would have said something jovial.
What part of Poland are you from?
I'm not from Poland.
Okay, go ahead. Say something jovial. Go.
I would have said, hey, Kimberly, I really appreciate you taking the time to enter the contest. Really great idea there with the dates, and thanks a lot.
Where's the jovial part?
That was jovial.
Do you know what jovial means?
Someone who's courteous.
Say ho, ho, ho. That's jovial.
That's Santa Claus crap. This is like...
Jovial means, like, jolly and fun.
Yeah. Well, I was jolly and fun with that.
Oh, my God.
That's how I move, man. That's how I move.
That might explain a lot.
It just moves.
All right, here's Tabitha next year on the KGB. You can't go wrong with a chick named Tabitha, let me tell you. What's up, Tabby? What's up, girl?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. I just wanted to call you. I heard you guys talking about Jennifer.
Yeah.
And I'm actually a friend of hers. I think I might be in the picture with her. I haven't even seen it yet, but she called me and told me what she was doing. And it is a real picture. And
that's you in the black T-shirt next to her?
I think so. She said it was of us in Palm Springs, so I think that's me.
So did she actually enter this contest, or is someone rat-effing her?
No, she entered it, and she wrote it up. She's got a mullet of the month calendar and everything. She's just really cool and creative and lots of fun to be around, so.
Okay, cool.
I just wanted to call and let you know.
How come you didn't enter?
You know what? I didn't even know about it until yesterday, and I think didn't it have to be in by yesterday?
Nope.
Well, I didn't want to compete against her, so.
Your friends.
Yes.
Get in the game, Tabitha. Just your name alone gives you an edge up on everyone. I know Jennifer spells her name Jennypher.
Jennifer.
Because I'm Jennifer. You should get in the game, girl.
I can't compete against my friend.
All right. Well, you
Thank you, though.
could always offer to go as a threesome.
Uh-huh.
You know, I was just going to toss that out there. Hey,
Well, why don't you toss that out there?
You're sure to get in.
That might, maybe we'll modify Jen's profile today and put that
I'll tell you what.
on the date.
I tell you what, I like your chances.
Damn it.
Then you two
could
could
get to Vegas, right?
you two could go to Vegas, right?
That sounds like a sweet deal. We may have to spice up that off.
How fun would that be?
Too much fun.
Get to work, girl.
Okay.
See ya.
Thanks.
All right. Who's your best friend now, Abramowitz?
Hey, listen. The bottom line is...
Oh, brother. I just hooked you up on a threesome date with two hot blondes.
And he's scolding you.
Yeah.
No. I could tell by the way she was talking, she really wants to go to Vegas with Jennifer.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, here's my little thing. That's not the strategy to play here, all the girls that are out there. If they're talking about how, I'm going to go to Vegas and no bromo, you think I'm going to pick that chick? You see what I'm saying? Hello?
I'm listening to you. I just can't believe what I'm hearing, but I'm listening to you.
Well, no, I mean, doesn't it make sense?
I mean, you've got a bird in the hand or one in the bush. You would at least get to go on a date with Tabitha and Jennifer.
True. You at least get to meet them.
He's going to take the one in the hand. He won't get one in the bush.
I mean, even if they do go
take the one in the hand, he won't get one in the bush.
Even if they do go take
one in the hand, he won't get one in the bush.
All right.
Boy, or at least my best friend's not my right hand. And a jar of oleo or whatever. My best friend's not my right hand. And a jar of oleo or whatever. My best friend's not my right hand. And a jar of oleo or whatever.
Funnier and funnier the more times you hear it.
Yes.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, shut up. We'll see if Natalia's answering the phone here today, can we?
Okay.
Hello.
I want to talk to the chick that poses in her underwear on the floor in front of the dishwasher, please.
What, you think my picture is sexy?
Oh, Natalia, you nasty girl.
I know, I'm a naughty girl. I need to be spanked.
Did I wake you up?
Half and half.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, we're on the radio over here at KGB, Natalia. How you doing?
I'm fine.
I got Bromo on the phone if you want to say hi to him.
Hello, Bromo.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, cred.
Fine.
Just getting up.
Yeah, I already asked that question, Bromo. But you say something jovial now. Here we go. This will be good. This will be gold. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning. How are you? Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday.
Thanks for entering the contest.
That was clever.
Appreciate it. What do you want me to say? I'm just telling you, I appreciate the fact that she went to the time and effort to enter the contest.
Now, Natalia,
Yes.
am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. You said that on your date with Bromo, you'd go to Boomers to play miniature golf, and you would be the one wearing the thong.
Yes.
Isn't that interesting? Okay. How old are you, Natalia?
24.
All right. Bromo, everything okay with you so far?
That's fine.
All right. Well, we're just checking in to see, what was the occasion for the picture that you submitted on the website?
Oh, no occasion.
Who took the picture for you?
My friend, Mickey.
All right. Excellent.
Did you take that just for this contest, or was it one you had laying around?
Oh, I was feeling freaky that day. So I decided to take some pictures. And she told me about the contest, so I decided to use that one.
Do you have any pictures of you, like, posing next to the vacuum cleaner or any of the other?
Yeah, right.
Cool, man. Tell you, that dishwasher's pretty hot.
Turn them on.
All right, thanks, Natalia.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.
All right. She's a fun girl. I like her. All right, anyone else you want me to try here?
Yeah, Johanna.
Do I have Johanna's? Yes, I do. Okay, hang on. Yeah, just do that right into the phone. No,
Took a while.
no talking during the dialing, Ruth! Ruth!
I didn't say that. Who's snorting?
Sorry.
Product, this is Leslie. How can I help you?
Whatever. Johanna.
No, it's Leslie.
It's Leslie.
It's Leslie.
Emily?
What? Sorry, Leslie, I'm looking for Johanna.
May I who's calling?
Yeah, it's Dave Shelley and Chainsaw calling from KGB.
Hold on.
Thank you. Put him right through.
Or we're on hold forever.
It's Wayne on hold? What's this? Hang on.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. You reached WD.
What's going on, Dave?
Hey, Johanna, how you doing, girl?
Pretty good.
Well, thanks for entering the contest.
You're welcome.
We also want to say thanks for submitting a picture of you giving a guy a reach around. Who is the guy in the picture with you?
That is my girlfriend's husband.
All right.
It was a group photo.
A group what?
A group photo. Yeah. How old are you, Johanna?
I'm going to be 24.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a web designer.
And why did you enter this contest?
Because I want to go to Vegas.
All righty. Hot diggity dog.
And because I'd like to get to know Bromo a little better.
Oh, yes. Give me a break.
What a nice afterthought.
Man,
What a pretty guy.
something nice about a Brahma.
How much did that hurt?
Hey, I'm a nice guy. Quit shooting me down.
Crud.
Yeah, we should let you do that for yourself.
Nobody's shooting you down.
No one's
Oh,
shooting.
they are, though. How are you?
I'm good. Bromo, how are you?
Is it Johanna or Joanna?
Johanna.
Johanna. Oh, okay, cool. Did you enter the Brahma Date contest?
Yes, I did.
That's what I thought. You look very familiar. Thank you very much for entering the Brahma Bachelor thing.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. I've never been to Nick's.
I hear it's a very good place. They're supposed to have one of the best burgers around.
Johanna, what do you look for in a man? Someone that you would be interested in dating. What do you look for? What qualities? Be they physical or spiritual?
Oh, they have to be physically attractive.
Ooh.
Well, in lieu of that, is a good personality okay?
You know, but hey, some people look at a person and say, hey, that guy's a hottie.
Right, that's
Other
true.
people say, you're drunk. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So what else, Johanna?
Well, they have to be, understanding and funny and...
What does understanding mean? Understanding of your psychotic ways or what?
Of course.
Of course.
All women are psychotic at one point or another.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And Bromo, what are you looking for in a young lady?
Somebody with a nice smile and somebody who has a lot of As someone who has confidence and who has a good sense of humor, likes to laugh.
Puts out.
Shut up, Ruthie. Everything is sex to you.
Oh, sorry. That's what I look for.
Yeah, that's your...
Johanna, how big is your rack?
Johanna, Ruth wants to know if you put out, Johanna.
No, not on a first date.
Ah, there you go,
You're a
Ruthie.
virgin?
No.
Oh, okay.
She said not on a first date.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Ruthie.
What's the matter?
Oh, she's just everything is sex, sex, sex with Ruthie.
And it's never sex, sex, sex with you, is it?
I have my modifications.
What does that mean?
Modification.
What does that mean?
Sex, you know, when it's time to come around, it comes around.
I have my modifications.
Nivea and Righty.
You only get sex when you're asleep.
Sex in moderation, that's what I mean.
Oh.
Oh, you don't have it every day, you lose your hair.
Momo, what's the soonest you've slept with someone after starting to date them?
I think like 3 weeks.
A couple years.
Shut up, Ruth. It wasn't 3 years.
Is that respectful, Johanna?
I guess.
Okay, cool. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you.
You too.
And I wish you the very best luck in the contest, okay?
Great show.
All right, thanks a lot. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
All right, we got to take a break, but we will continue. What do I got? Okay, hold on to her. I got Hot Jennifer.
Oh, good.
We'll talk to her next year.
Do some ice skating, watch him fall on his face a bit, and then, I don't know, head off to lunch somewhere. I mean, it's all up in the air with me.
Okay, very good. Well, you sound like a handful in a good way. You sound like
I am.
You sound like a fun handful. And we've got her at 120 pounds, 5'4", 36, 28, 36.
Wow.
Nicely put, Bromo.
Bromo, if you pass this up, I'll brain you.
Did you mention, did you know where I work?
No.
I wouldn't say exactly the, let's just say I work near the Torrey Pines Golf Course.
It's a golf course, you idiot.
I'm just trying to think what but there's something near there, but I won't mention it because I don't know if I'm allowed to. But I know you guys like to golf, and
Jennifer, I've got you off the air. Where do you work? I won't tell anybody. Okay, cool. All right, very good. You're back on the air here. Okay, well, you sound like a lot of fun. Are we counting on you and Tabitha to offer yourself up as a triple date here?
Of course.
God.
Winner.
When are you going to thank me, Abramowitz?
That's a lot of pressure, dude.
I don't know if I can take it or not. Oh,
We're actually called the Doublemint Twins. So.
What if they both crap in their pants at the same time?
Abramowitz, when are you going to say, thank you, Dave? Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Well, I'm just saying that. Thanks. That's a lot of pressure, though.
Oh, God.
Let's have a new contest where every guy in the world lines up to shoot Abramowitz. I knew this was going to be frustrating.
Hey, you know what? Boy, you're the Bachelor. I love it. I love the idea.
Jennifer, have you ever heard Abramowitz and any of his antics on the air here?
I've heard. Aren't you? You guys call his father and make fun of his father, right?
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah. And he gets very angry when you start recording his voice and playing it on top of him.
Yeah.
That's the funniest.
That is the
You
funniest.
go, I'm not gay.
I'm not gay.
Are you gay?
I'm not gay.
All right, Jenny, thanks for checking in. We got you registered. We'll let you know shortly if you made the Final Four, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thanks a lot, Jennifer.
Bye, Jennifer.
She sounds like a blast.
Yeah, no kidding.
An absolute blast.
And Tabitha sounded like fun, too.
Yeah, they did. Good-looking girls who are actually funny.
Yeah.
You hardly find that.
Hey, we get to pick the 4 for Bromo. I say, screw him. She's off the list. He wouldn't know what to do with it.
He's going to muck it up. All right, Bromo. We'll pick the 4 in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
He's just gonna chuck it up.
Just stand by and get the numbers, Boyer. You'll be able to swoop in.
You wouldn't mind, would you?
I wouldn't mind unless she's totally off men after this whole experience. I mean, she's only talking about the blonde sandwich. She's halfway there.
I got your number on the wall. I got it.
Emily, where am I? I have no idea.
The first of 8 of
Okay.
3.
We will be selecting the final 4 right after 9 o'clock. That gives you a little more than half an hour to get in on this. Remember the grand prize? Trip for 2 to Vegas, $500. If you make the final 4, you're guaranteed at least $101. So get on it, 101kgb.com. It's Bromo, The Bachelor.
Shelley and Chainsaw.
I hate them so much!
On 101.5 KGB.
I am outside Panda Express, the wildly popular Chinese restaurant where stunning development is unfolding. Folks are lining up to buy firecrackers. Wait a minute, a spokesman. Hello, sir.
Hi.
Are you the owner of Panda Express?
I'm in high school.
A wildly successful young entrepreneur. Bravo. Your name?
Ted. I work behind the counter.
Involved on every level. Ted, are you aware that selling fireworks in this state is a big no-no?
Yeah, but we've got firecracker beef. It's new. Tender, delicious strips of beef with peppers and onions and an awesome spicy black bean sauce.
Ted, I read something about a taste explosion. Care to comment? Is my hair okay?
It's a taste explosion because firecracker beef tastes amazing. And it's only at Panda Express for the Chinese New Year.
This just in, Ted. New Year's was last month. Cuckoo, ain't it?
No, Chinese New Year is right now.
Boys, get a close-up. In a stunning development, the owner of Panda Express is attempting to change the date of New Year's.
Try 2 entree plate, like, say, orange-flavored chicken and firecracker beef, and add a chicken egg roll for just 75 cents. Limited time only. Panda Express. Get it while it's hot.
What if you had all the time in the world? What if you could spend it with the people you enjoy most? What if it didn't matter where they were? Well, when you sign up for the AT&T Wireless National Charter Plan for $99.99 a month, you'll get unlimited anytime minutes for up to 2 years. It's called Minutes Without Limits. So you can call all you want, when you want, to where you want across the U.S., anywhere on the AT&T Wireless National Next Generation Network from your Nokia wireless phone. That's M-Life. Your mobile life made better by AT&T Wireless. Sign up now and get a Nokia 3590 phone, free after mail-in rebate. Unlimited anytime minutes offer ends February 8th. Hurry in today, because while your minutes won't end, this offer will.
Sales tax applies to Nokia 3590 original purchase price of $99.99. Credit approval, $36 activation fee, and 1 or 2 year contract required. After initial term, only 1,500 minutes included. Geographic limitations, device compatibility, and other charges and restrictions apply. Next generation networks and phones by Nokia.
It's President's Days at your Ford dealer, and the celebration is starting early. Come in now and get 0% for 5 years or $2,500 factory cash on Focus and Explorer Sport. Get 0% for 5 years or $3,000 cash on Taurus, Windstar, and Ranger. You'll also get 0% limited term financing or $2,500 cash on F-Series, Mustang, and Explorer. There's 0% financing, 0 down, or great cashbacks on just about everything Ford makes. President's Days. We've never celebrated this early, this big. So go see your San Diego County Ford dealer today and get first pick on the Ford you want.
Offer excludes Mach 1 SVT Super Crew and diesel models. 0 down and 0% APR Ford credit financing on approved credit. Not all buyers will qualify. 60-month 0% APR financing at $1,667 per month for $1,000 financed with 0% down on select models. Take new retail delivery from dealer stock by 3303. See dealer for residency restrictions and complete details.
This is a great time to get that new mattress you've wanted.
But you'll need to hurry. Mattress Discounters year-end clearance sale ends Sunday night at 6.
Don't miss your chance to choose from hundreds of 2002 model mattresses, all at extraordinary discounts.
Special clearance prices on selected Sealy, Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, Comfort Source.
Mattress Discounters negotiated big discounts from the manufacturers on last year's models.
Mattress Discounters also has lots of one-of-a-kinds, odds and ends, and floor models.
Some of America's very best name-brand mattresses at clearance prices.
But they're going fast.
Hurry into Mattress Discounters year-end clearance sale
before Sunday night at 6.
This is a great chance for you to save.
Hundreds of mattresses at clearance prices.
Have a good night's sleep on us. Mattress Discounters.
Mattress Discounters year-end clearance sale ends Sunday night at 6.
Mattress Discounters is making room for new models and brands with closeout pricing on selected Sealy and Comfort Source mattresses. Call 1-800-BUY-A-BED.
Hey, can you keep a secret?
What, you used to be a ballet dancer?
I was a tap dancer.
Or did you wet your bed until you were 13?
I was 12.
Or that I used to date your girlfriend?
You what?
Yeah, I can't tell you, see, because it's a secret.
Okay, then. As long as it's a secret.
The secret is out. The Performance Pays event is being held over one more week at Fun Bike Center in Kearney Mesa on every Honda ATV in stock.
Including Honda 2003 TRX 90s for just $2549.61 out the door. A Honda 2003 TRX 250EX was $38.99, now $35.98.03 plus fees. Plus, great savings on 2003 TRX 400EXs. Or how about performance pay savings on a Honda 2003 CR 125? $49.18.11 out the door. A new CR 250 was $58.99, now $51.98.03 plus fees.
Tell everybody you know the Performance Pays event continues at Fun Bike Center in Kearney Mesa, owned and operated by the Roundy family for over 31 years.
All sale prices plus dock fee. Tax at 7.75% OEC. California Tire Recycling fee and license only. Honda, the best on earth.
And it is the Fun Bike Center that makes the greatest scam in American broadcast history. Dave's Free Thursday Golf, a possibility. Fun Bike Center and Aviara teaming up yesterday for a fantastic day on the grass, under the sun. What a day we had. We want to say thanks to Rennie Brown. Our buddy Joe was the starter yesterday, got us all hooked up. I tell you what, the treatment you get at Aviara, man, I've never been to a golf course before where when you finish on the 18th, you know, a lot of times at the nicer places you finish, you drive your cart up and they clean your clubs up for you.
Sure.
At Aviara, when you finish, and I can't say this in enough of a Thurston Howell voice, a gentleman appears with a silver tray with hot towels.
And that's just for your clubs.
Wow.
Wow.
I was going somewhere else with it, but good for you.
You ever been like at the sushi place or like on a nice plane and they bring the rolled up hot towels for you? This is what they did for us as the conquering heroes rode in from stinking up the 18th hole, which I think is the hardest hole on any public golf course in Southern California.
No question about it.
I tell you what, that hole is death.
Yep.
You pray for death.
Mm-hmm.
We got to the 18th hole. I got away with a drive, okay? And the 18th hole, you have to understand, at Aviara, it is not my... When I'm playing that hole, you know, you got a game plan. I'm not trying to par it. I'm trying to play with one ball. Because I've only done it once. Of the dozens of times I've played there, I've played 18 with one ball, one time. Okay? It's very narrow, and there's a long lake.
Yes.
That goes from the drive all the way in, all the way to the back of the green. And I got a good drive, and I was about 190 yards out, and I announced to my brethren, you're going to see some very chickish play now, because I took out a 4-iron, and I took a half a swing. I just wanted to boot it up, kind of like, 50 yards off the green, where I'd be safe. Get my bogey, get the hell out of there. I hit it straight into the lake.
Awesome.
It couldn't have been straighter into the lake. It's not like I sliced it or hooked it or just missed it. It was a pure shot straight into the lake. That hole kills me every time. Every time. That's me. Of course, I didn't hit 4 times into the lake like other golfers did. I saw Bromo take a 19 on that hole one time. And I used to think that was bad until he shot a 33 a couple weeks later on one hole. My God. One hole, he shot a 33.
Was that the hole, the 18th at Aviara, where Bromo hit the 19?
For Tony Gwynn.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he hit a 19 on the 18th at Aviara. Lost several balls. But anyway, Rennie Brown and Joe out there at Aviara and all the people out there, especially the guy who stood there with the silver tray and the towels.
No kidding.
And you know what? He gave us the towels, and then he went to work on other things, cleaning his clubs and stuff. And I said, where should I put these? And he said, we're just going to roll them up for the next guys.
Kind of takes a little of the luxury out of it, doesn't
You're wiping your face down, you're getting all cleaned up. We'll just re-roll them for the next guys. You want to go with us? Go to 101kgb.com, baby. You don't pay when you go with us. All right. Let's get a sports update now here on KGB. Here's the Chainsaw. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you very much. Dave Record shutting down Chris Boyer, Ruth 66. Hello again, everybody. In the sports world, Gulls hockey tonight at the Sports Arena as they host the Bakersfield Condors, with whom they are tied for second place in the West Coast Hockey League. First puck 7 p.m. at the arena tonight. The legendary Paul Sutherland owns a one-stroke lead after going 6 under 66 in round 1 at Pebble Beach. Phil Mickelson already 6 strokes back after an even day. Tiger Woods and his Nike club sitting this one out. Tiger makes his 2003 debut next week at the Buick Invitational at Torrey Pines. San Diego Supercross tomorrow night at the Q. It's going to be a very loud night in Mission Valley. I don't know about fireworks, but I think Channel 4's Dennis Morgino got scared by some Hell's Angels one time. So expect an urgent warning to batten down the hatches and hide the dogs. 7 p.m. tomorrow night at the Q.
Once again, a warning, if you live in the downtown area, if you live on Point Loma or downtown or in Coronado perhaps, and you have a dog outside, bring him in. Put him inside, maybe put on a little music in another room for him. They are very, very sensitive to the explosions. It promises to be spectacular. They say it won't be overly concussive, but very pretty.
We're all gonna die!
So pretty.
Meanwhile, in the National Bank.
40 years old. It scares me, man. Had my first prostate exam about 6 months ago. You're supposed to wait till you're 40, but I said, F it, I'm not going to miss on that kind of fun, you know? This was so humiliating. Ladies, now I feel when you go to the gynecologist, I feel for you. It is just, I had to pull my pants down on my ankles, bend over a table. This guy put on a rubber glove, proceeded to do shadow puppets in my ass for 10 minutes, you know. No, let me do an eagle for you. Could you do a rabbit with no ears? That really hurts. After about 4 minutes, I'm like, what, you drop your favorite pen? Let's go. This guy was poking at me with his index finger like a homeless guy trying to get a quarter out of a payphone. He goes, I'm going to push on your prostate. You're going to feel like you're going to want to pee. I said, I had that feeling when I saw you put on the glove. When you're all done, you get lubrication all over your ass. He throws you a bunch of napkins like you're a $5 crack whore. What am I at, a motel in Trenton? What the hell's going on here? Then I see the guy writing something in his file. I'm just praying he's not doodling a heart with my initials in it. He goes, I'll see you in 6 months. I go, F that, I'll see you in court on Tuesday. He goes, get out of my car.
Skidball Association. For the first time this season, the Lakers have a winning record just in time for the All-Star break. Last night's 114-109 victory over the New York Knicks gave them a 24-23 record currently. Kobe, 46 points, Shaq, 33. And yes, the NBA is holding its 52nd annual All-Star Game from the Phillips Arena in Atlanta on Sunday, 5:30 our time on TNT. For the first time in years, the players are limited to 50 tickets apiece to pass out to friends, family, or others. This is fewer tickets than usual, and some of the players are ticked off because, as one player put it, 50 tickets isn't enough for my illegitimate kids, let alone the rest of my family.
Sports humor. I can't get enough of it.
In other sports, David.
I saw some road apples out in the hallway. That can only mean one thing.
What's that, David?
San Diego's newest radio star, The Hoof, will be clip-clopping her way in here. Movie review next.
Nice.
Here in the cage. Hey, Fred, I'll take that up.
It feels special now.
8:37 and 43 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
The Chainsaw, brought to you by Equipment Solutions Custom Golf Cars. Come get 2 free tickets to Supercross. Stop by 1813 Morena Boulevard, right between SeaWorld and Claremont Drives. Here's Kathy on the KGB. What's up, Kathy?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I just wanted to get that number you had for the pajama something for Valentine's Day, please.
Did you go to the website?
I didn't remember what you said it was.
It's pajamagram.com.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
See ya. All right, we'll do a traffic update, and then the hoof.
Cool.
The hoof canters in with another movie review for you next. She's resplendent in her saucy little beret today.
Oh.
I know. She's been listening to Prince.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Ruthie.
Southbound 5 slows Encinitas to Manchester now. Southbound 15 clear in Escondido. Westbound 94 slows on the approach to downtown. Westbound 8 so heavy over the La Mesa Summit. Working a crash northbound 805 approaching Nobel. Still backed up towards the 163 behind it. THQ World Supercross GP and AMA Supercross Series, brought to you by San Diego House of Motorcycles and Motor Pro of Oceanside. That's February 8th at Qualcomm Stadium. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw, 101.5 KGB.
When it comes to service, nobody knows your Ford, Mercury, or Lincoln like your dealer. That's where you can get the power of a Motorcraft Tested Tough Plus battery working for you for just $59.95. That's $59.95 MSRP with exchange, taxes, and installation extra. Buy now and get a free Motorcraft car care kit, too. For details, see any participating quality care service Ford or Lincoln Mercury dealer now through March 16th.
Some people never settle for anything. They are the ones who win championships, who create breakthrough technology, and who get really great deals on cars. Because those who demand the best wind up behind the wheel of a certified pre-owned Lexus. And now through March 31st, you can get 3.9% APR financing for terms up to 60 months on any Lexus certified pre-owned ES, RX, or IS. With each monthly payment at $18.38 per thousand borrowed on approved credit. And each comes with the Lexus of warranties. 3 years from the date of purchase or 100,000 total vehicle miles, plus a complimentary loaner car should you ever need qualified warrantable repairs. Yes, well, some say the best never comes easy. All you have to do is hurry to your Lexus dealer in Carlsbad, El Cajon, or Kearney Mesa for low 3.9% APR or other special lease or finance programs. Or visit Lexus.com.
Tier 1 customers only. 3.9% APR to qualified customers through Lexus Financial Services. No down payment if qualified. Must take delivery by 3/30/103. Not available in Hawaii. See your dealer for finance and limited warranty details.
Yeah, Jimmy?
We got a broken main leaking into the subway.
Right. I'll get you some help. Danny, get some pumps to Jimmy.
Right on it.
Phil, get the WD Station 5 and shut off that water main.
You got it.
Good is being called on in an emergency.
Jimmy, how many men you got there?
Better is having unlimited minutes on Nextel's digital walkie-talkie to handle it instantly. It gives you instant communication with your entire team over a range of several hundred miles. For just $59.99 per month, you also receive 400 outgoing anytime minutes, unlimited night and weekend minutes, and free nationwide long distance. Best of all, with this plan, all your incoming calls are free, so you can save your cell minutes.
What you doing, Jimmy?
Backstroke.
For details, shop at Nextel.com/store or call 1-800-NEXTEL9.
Now you can get $100 off any Nextel Internet-ready digital phone, so don't miss out. Shop at Nextel.com or call 1-800-NEXTEL9. Offers end March 31st, 2003. One-year agreement, account setup fee, taxes, charges, and other restrictions may apply. Phones by Motorola.
Welcome to Nice Finish, brought to you by Michelob.
After work, park at grocery store. Wrestle with metal carts. Proceed into store despite wobbly wheel. 6:15 p.m. Spot cute guy buying 1 cob of corn. Conclude guy is single. 6:18. Discreetly follow guy to aisle 6. Guy picks out jumbo bottle of dandruff shampoo. Soon thereafter, interest declines. Return to finding groceries, not boyfriend. 6:22. Proceed to cold beverage section where cute guy is buying 6-pack of Michelob. Reevaluate relationship. Mentally get back together again. Now that's a nice finish. What that deserves is a beer with a nice finish too. Whatever ends up in your cart, remember to prominently display your cold, smooth Michelob.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri. When you told Ford Motor Company to ship every Ford they could straight to the giant Pearson Ford, what happened?
Ford has sent even more product our way. Right now, Tom, we are in full swing, the inventory overload sale.
Everything right now. Tell me about it.
How about the brand new Crew Cab Super Crew, F-150 Super Duties, Mustangs, Explorers, Windstars,
Sport Track, Focus, Ranger Tours, Tom, 14 T-Birds, everyone's discount priced and ready to go.
For immediate sale right now, Fairmont and El Cajon, the giant Pearson Ford. But Gary, what about our #1 seller?
You mean the hot F-150 Super Cab 4-door, Tom, equipped with air conditioning and stereo, so much more. Total savings over $7,000.
I pick it up, and my total savings are over $7,000.
That's right. Everyone with a total before discount of $21,705, a $750 factory savings, $20,955 is the MSRP, $3,755 deep Pearson Ford discount, $17,200 sale price, $2,500 factory cashback, $14,700 your net cost.
Wait a minute. I pick it up. $14,700 my net cost and a savings of over $7,000.
Right now, only at the giant Pearson Ford.
Fairmont and El Cajon right now.
Till ends 2/15.
Baby, let me be your love teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and leave me anywhere. Let me be.
How about a teddy bear for Valentine's Day? That's a nice little prize. The folks at Vermont Teddy Bear want you to hear what one loving poet wrote to his recipient for Valentine's Day. I would dig a tunnel 5 miles deep, 10 miles forward, and 5 miles back to the surface with a spoon just to smell the fresh tire tracks of the laundry truck that hauled your underwear away.
Good God.
I'm like, I'm in love.
Here's what you can do for Valentine's Day, guys. Just call 800-829-BEAR. And you can talk to a person who's going to help you choose from over 100 bears. They're handcrafted in Vermont. They're delivered in a gift box. It's colorful. It's got a free card in it. You can write the whole thing about the laundry and the underwear on it if you want. And chocolates are in there as well. It's a total package. It's all wrapped up, and it's going to take you maybe 5 minutes on the phone. 6 or 7 if you decide to hit on her while you're talking to her.
Which is always good.
Over 100 bears to choose from. Overnight and Valentine's Day delivery is guaranteed, so call 800-829-BEAR or shop online at VermontTeddyBear.com. This year, say it with a Vermont Teddy Bear for Valentine's Day. Call 800-829-BEAR.
Oh, let me be, oh, let it be your teddy bear. I just want to be your teddy bear.
Dave. Well, you know, these people are pros.
Shelly.
They know what they're doing.
And Chainsaw.
They get the job done.
101.5 KGB.
Here she comes. Here comes Jill. And there's Bromo with a shovel and a bucket right behind her. It is. Jill Underwood is here, affectionately known as The Hoof, with another movie review. Good morning,
Do you know
Jill.
walking down the aisle here at work, people do that?
What
They
do
don't
they do?
even know my name. They're just like, yeah. Well, now that's for Friday night when you and I go out later on, Jill, but we'll talk about that later. Saddle me up. I'm ready to drink. So, we're talking about 2 movies today. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days with Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson, and Shanghai Nights with Jackie Chan. Don't you just like to say that name?
Jackie Chan.
And
Like
Owen
Chaka.
Wilson. Now, How to Lose a Guy is the guilty pleasure of the weekend. Hardened critics are going to hate this movie. They always do. They're going to go see The Quiet American. You know they will. You know how these guys are. It's predictable. The
We
dialogue.
had so much fun making movies. We had her on the show yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
heard. But the dialogue's cute. The couple's cute. But these critics who are going to prefer The Quiet American with, Michael Caine in yet another role that's going to get him an Oscar,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. These are the same guys who poo-poo Valentine's Day chocolates in favor of Sen-Sen and Necco wafers. Do you remember those candies?
Neckos are awesome. Might be one of those guys.
Neckos are awesome.
And did you know that Necco wafers will work on the 294 tollway? Instead of money, you can throw Necco wafers in. It'll think it's a quarter.
Powdery stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
It's ground up cow hooves.
Worked in the
Please
dryer.
don't.
You know what?
That's
Now you're
hurtful to
getting
the
personal.
hoof.
That's hurtful.
Those are your peeps in the Necco wafers.
No, does anybody like the Necco
Yes,
wafers?
I do.
love 'em.
Oh, you
I do.
guys.
Ew,
Oh.
My dog and I.
one.
My dog and I share a roll of those at least once a week.
That's good to know, Chris.
Before or after you have sex?
Once again, another inside peek of the wild Joe millionaire life of Chris Boyer. Boyer sitting in his underwear flipping a Necco to Scout. The Schnauzer.
No, but I'm serious. Critics will never like these movies that I'm going to talk about because, it's just not cool to like them.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, if you like movies, you're going to like it. These guys are the same guys that when they have a pimple on their ass say, for sure, it's an ingrown hair. It's like, no. They won't like
They're
this
snobs.
movie.
Right.
I like this movie. Kate Hudson plays Andy Anderson. She's a writer for a chick mag that wants her to do an article on how to lose a guy in 10 days, doing all the things that we just know you guys love. She goes up against Matthew McConaughey, who also has a similar bet with some coworkers in order to get an account. He's an ad guy, that he can make any girl fall in love with him in 10 days. So that's the deal going in. You know this. Now, what Andy does to shove off her shemp is the stuff DSC listeners and you guys talk about all the time. She pink fuzzy covers his toilet seat. You know we like to do that.
That's a crank slammer.
She girl products his medicine cabinet with tampons and Vagisil.
Oh, no.
You know what? What is Vagisil? Do you even know what it is?
I don't know, and if I ever need it, I'll never tell anyone.
Did you say tampons?
Yeah.
Sure.
Please don't use that word.
That's what they are.
That's what we call them.
Tampons,
Yes.
but it's bad enough, but you make it sound like it's the pontoon on a boat plane.
Yeah, well,
No,
some
those are
days you
called-
feel like that.
You know
Those are
what?
called
That's an early
poontangs,
morning
David.
vision.
All right.
She takes him to a Celine Dion
No!
concert.
Kill me now.
And she names his penis Princess Sophia.
Good Lord.
It's enough to curdle any man's boy butter. Yes, it is. Now, Hudson has her mother's mouth, her mother's charm, and naughty nipples that you can hang your keys on.
What?
And we love her. She's making it okay to be flat. Just like Will and Grace, what's her name?
Deborah Messing.
Yeah. It's okay. Now, I mean, do you guys think that's sexy? Do you think that that's attractive?
Well, not the type of outfits that Deborah Messing wears
goes
to
too
the
far.
Golden Globe type things.
Yeah.
Well, I think she's very pretty.
She's very
She's
pretty.
very
but
pretty.
but too bony, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
And too flat.
I'm okay with
But
her.
Kate, I think, is great.
yeah, she's just a
Yeah.
doll.
Yeah.
She's doing that gigantic smile thing, though, like her mom did. Like the X Games smile.
Don't do that look around
I hate
anybody, but
that
that's okay.
Is that your orgasm face, Dave?
I've never had a mirror in bed before, Chainsaw.
You ought to try it.
But I'll call you about noon today and confirm or deny that for you.
Oh, early morning vision.
Just send us some stills from the video.
Damn it.
Is that before or after the big beef burrito, or is that what you call it?
Okay, there will be drinking this afternoon. I just decided.
I think we're starting around 9:17.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, so Matthew McConaughey's in here. Now, his ass is as rock hard as my hoof on a lonely Friday night around 8. That guy is hot. He's bad.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
very bad. Now, here's the deal. If you're a guy and you offer to go see this movie, you will be having such a good Valentine's Day. Because I took a friend who's a guy. He laughed the whole time because she does all the things that guys hate, so they can totally relate. You guys will like it.
Okay.
But you won't like it as much as Jackie Chan's movie.
All right.
Because it's a guy movie. So here's the deal. Jackie Chan, Shanghai Nights. I went to the premiere of this movie in L.A. this week.
Well,
Here's who was there. Wait do you hear who was there? Fabio. Short. Very short.
What's the point?
Well, I had heels on, and what's the point? He was probably around, I guess he's like maybe 5'10".
You're kidding.
Dinner plate
maybe.
nipples.
He does
Yeah, they're
have those
huge.
pointy
Nipples the size of dinner
huge.
plates.
You know who else was there,
Suckle a
Shell?
nation.
Vince Vaughn.
Oh, I love him. If I was a chick, I'd be all over him.
Oh, he's tall.
Who is
He's Vince Vaughn, Vegas, baby, Vegas, swingers. He's the cool guy. He's the ultra
Jurassic
cool
Park.
guy. Yeah, well, and he's tall. He's like 6'2", easily. He's lanky, and the unlit cigarette in his hand made me wish I were a match head. He would strike like the sulfur-sniffing slut that I am. To mother.
Oh, my God.
I gotta give her some props. Come on.
Kisses Gene Simmons was there. Now, here's the deal. He had his 14-year-old son with him. All chicks know. When you reach a certain age, that stuff is just not working anymore. The bitchin' thing is Gene Simmons slinking around, and he had poppy seeds in his teeth, and he didn't know it. So it's like That's just not going to get you nothing. I loved it. And you know who else was there? Was John Voight, who is at every premiere I go to.
What's with that?
I swear to God, this time around, he was sniveling and carrying milk cartons with pictures of Angelina on them. Like, wah, wah, wah. John, the first step is letting go, babe. Okay, so I had never been to a Jackie Chan movie, but I know guys like it. I know this is a sequel to he and Owen Wilson's Shanghai Noon. It takes place in London. They're looking for the killer of Jackie Chan's dad. The Brits in comedy. 2 words that conjure up constipation. Mr. Bean. They think he is not funny, and they love that guy. So going in, you're like, okay, how funny is this going to be? You like Mr. Bean?
I like him.
You do not.
I like Mr. Bean.
I think he's really funny.
Cracks me up.
Are you serious?
I don't even know this cat. Who is
I've
this?
seen him on TV.
Well, Dave, who is he? What is he?
I don't know. I've seen him like 2 or 3 times on TV, and he had like a TV show, and it was funny for me. Hey, I like your Denver messing. What do you want? I was waiting on that. Everyone else was against you. I was your only pal.
Welcome to your island.
I'm going to give you that. But the deal is, like the famous Asian crime-fighting couplings before them, Eddie's father and Mrs. Livingston, Haji and Johnny Quest, and Little Joe and Hop Sing. You cannot deny the chemistry between Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson.
All right.
Here's what Chan has to say about being an ass kicker. You're Mr. Action Guy. When you were in high school, were you like the hot stud or what?
I wasn't particularly great like it. I don't think anything in my high school career suggested that I'd be in these action movies, but really, in point of fact, I'm not doing that much.
I played the wrong button.
A voice.
Oh, I did my I Dream of Jeannie nod. I didn't point.
I know,
That could
they're
be
not
it.
in the right order.
Okay, here's the order, Dave.
Who am I talking to? Jackie Chan?
43, Jackie Chan.
I don't even know what 43 means.
Emily.
Okay, thank you. Here we go. Did you ask Owen about his twisted penis nose? All right, here's Jackie.
You are the action guy. So growing up, being the action guy, did that help you with chicks?
How? What?
The girls? With the girls?
When I becoming a stuntman, I just know doing the best stunt. I want to be a stunt coordinator, becoming an action star. Then after that, I don't know. Then everybody just, wow, look at him, too handsome. I'm not handsome. Wow, look at him, so cool. I never see myself as a cool person. Making a movie is my job. I love action movie. I love making a movie, the people laughing. But later on, just the girl come to me, and the guy love me, the children love me. Yeah, I just lovable person.
Oh, you want broccoli with beef or? Come on.
Hey.
Was that Michael Jackson? I love a person. I love everybody. But here's the deal. Can Jackie kick ass on Valentine's Day? No plans for Valentine's Day?
No, Valentine's Day, I will in tomorrow, New York. Day after tomorrow, we'll be in Berlin.
How is this guy
I
a
will
movie
stay in
star?
Berlin.
Do you have a Valentine?
No.
What do you look for?
What the hell's a Valentine?
Nothing for us. Valentine is... Let it be.
Have you ever had an ass woman?
What? He was getting a little frustrated with me, so I got right to a holiday Jackie could relate to. Any plans for steak and knobber day and Valentine's Day?
In Valentine, I'm working in Berlin. I was doing a Berlin Film Festival.
Well, the chicks in Berlin are pretty hot, Jackie. You know that.
You know, they really gentle. You know, even on the street when I'm filming, yeah. Hi, Jackie, I love it. Can I say something? I just want to shake your hand. Jackie, yeah, come on, you're the man, yeah. I said, oh, okay, thank you.
What did he say?
What he said was the hoof 1, Chan 0.
And then she took a couple of tampoons and fashioned it into nunchucks and beat him senseless.
Tampoon nunchucks. That's my new band. We're not even going to rehearse. We're just going to do a lunchtime show at the Bacchanal. Tampoon nunchucks. It looks great on our drum skins.
Oh, my God. All right, so we're going to go on to Owen Wilson.
You don't even need an applicator. You
That's
just,
right.
Jeez. You just see that line and jump right over it, Chris Boyer. You just go right for it.
That's right.
Owen Wilson was a little harder to interview because his voice reeks of deviated septum. And his silly putty nose puts him in the company of all the great Hollywood schnozzes, Streisand, Durrani, Jackson, and Bobbitt. It's like watching face porn. I'm pretty sure you got to be 21 to look at this guy. Oh, my God. Here's what Owen has to say about being Hollywood's new man of action. You're Mr. Action Guy. When you were in high school, were you like the hot stud or what?
I wasn't particularly great like it. I don't think anything in my high school career suggested that I'd be in these action movies. But really, in point of fact, I'm not doing that much action in this movie. It's more Jack who does the action, and I'm talking a lot and kind of hustling. That's what gets us into trouble where we need the action.
So in high school, what guy were you? Were you what kind of guy?
Well, I was a guy who really enjoyed high school until I had to go to military school. So I guess that would be the type of guy I was. I enjoyed it so much I needed to be in New Mexico at military school.
So can being a bad boy help you get laid on VD? What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. What is it coming? Is it coming up pretty quick?
Oh, shut up!
Stupid.
Is it really? Boy,
Vern knows that.
No, I don't. I need to what do I look for in a Valentine? I don't know. Some girl's like who's pretty with a good sense of humor.
Oh, is it coming up? See, I'm such a superstar that I'm not even aware.
Well, he's not such a big enough superstar that he doesn't know what this day is. What about any plans for Steak and Knobber Day?
For who?
Who?
What steak? No.
You know, Owen, it's kind of like a male Valentine's Day. You know, kind of like that.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Really? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what happens.
Well, I'm just as dumb as a bag of bags.
Note to Owen, Plato the Pinocchio Babe and Steak and Knobber Day is yours. Shanghai Nights is funny. Jackie Chan's amazing. 3 hooves only again because Dave says I can't give it 2. So.
All right. Excellent. Thank you, Jill. That was very funny. All right, let's get a traffic update here on the KGB. It's Route 66.
Thanks, Dave. Still slow in North County Coast, South 5, Santa Fe down to Manchester, and North 805 still bunched up from Murray Ridge up to Claremont Mesa Boulevard. Clearing a crash at Nobel North on 805 and a crash North 5 to 6th Avenue in the downtown Esper. The Crossroads of the West show is back this weekend in Del Mar. Find great deals on collectibles, knives, hunting gear, and more this Saturday and Sunday at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. For your discount coupon, go to crossroadshows.com. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw, 101.5 KGB.
Perry Ford and the Mile of Cars and Perry Ford of Poway have combined forces to offer you over 1,000 vehicles, over $20 million in inventory to bring you America's best-selling SUV with incredible discounts. Now through Sunday, new 2003 Explorer XLSs, only $19,995, available at both Perry Ford locations. Now is the time to let Perry put you behind the wheel. How do they do it? Perry customer Amalia Reyes of South San Diego says,
the people at Perry Ford are the reason why I keep coming back.
Now through Sunday, new 2003 Explorer XLSs for $19,995 at Perry Ford on the Mile of Cars, just off the I-5 at the Mile of Cars exit on National City Boulevard, or Perry Ford at Poway, 3 miles east of the 15 freeway at Poway Road. 4 Explorers available at $19,995, MSRP of $26,830. Poway VINs A55-164 and A55-209. National City VINs A36-150 and A63-713. Discount price includes Perry markdown and factory rebate.
Larry Huffman for the house. And this Saturday from 11 to 1, you're invited to our Suzuki Supercross party with free pit passes for everybody and up to 70% off on all Suzuki motocross accessories. And we're putting every Suzuki RM and DR on sale. We'll have free drawings for great prizes, including a brand new Suzuki JR80 that we'll be giving away. No purchase necessary, but you must be present to win. Plus, free pizza and in person, those incredible Hooters girls with free Hooters wings while they last. One more time, it's our free Supercross party this Saturday from 11 to 1 with free pit passes for everybody while they last and free prize drawings. And every Suzuki RM and DR is on sale. Just stop by on your way to the Supercross. It all happens Saturday from 11 to 1 at San Diego's House of Motorcycles, your official Supercross sponsor. 4904 El Cajon Boulevard, San Diego. On El Cajon Boulevard between College and Fairmont. San Diego's House of Motorcycles for Suzuki.
Imagine having brain surgery in the morning and being able to go home that same afternoon.
I was surfing and mountain biking and doing everything else right after treatment.
Tonight at 6 p.m. in Local 8 Special Healthcast Report, Barbara Lee Edwards shows you an amazing medical breakthrough that's replacing saws and scalpels.
CyberKnife radiosurgery essentially represents the next step
and helping patients stay safe. Clear, balanced. Local 8 News tonight at 6.
Entertainment questions and answers tonight. Are Halle Berry's breasts real? An outrageous question, but see what she goes through to give you the answer. A new TV special gives you everything you ever wanted to know or see about the new Bond girl. Then 2 TV reunions. Tyne Daly and Sharon Glass, Cagney and Lacey back together again. And Ted Danson and Kelsey Grammer teaming up on Becker. Plus high flying with Joe Millionaire in his own private jet next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Local 8.
This Saturday, the competition heats up when the superstars of Supercross return to Qualcomm Stadium. The AMA Supercross Series, sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing. Brought to you locally by San Diego's House of Motorcycles and Moto Pro of Oceanside. Each round is better than the last. When reigning champion Ricky Carmichael takes on rising star rookie Chad Reed, Travis Pastrana, David Villman, and more, plus James Stewart. And limited credit seats are just $10. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster, Qualcomm Stadium box office, participating Yamaha dealers, or charge it at 619-220-8497 or at Ticketmaster.com. Tickets subject to convenience and handling charges. All seats $2 more Dave show. Get there early. Course gates open at 12:30 for practice and qualifying. THQ World Supercross GP, featuring Nissan, the official truck of Supercross. This Saturday at 7:30, Qualcomm Stadium.
President's Day starts early at Kearney Mesa Ford with a full 10 acres of monumental savings, like an 03 F-150 Harley Davidson with a $5,000 net savings. Unheard of. $5,000 net savings on a Harley F-150. Or how about an 03 Ranger Edge Super Cab V6 with a net cost of $11,988. Kearney Mesa Ford has a huge inventory, over 800 available new and Ford certified pre-owned trucks, SUVs, cars, and vans. Look for the tower between the 805 and 163 freeways at 7303 Claremont Mesa Boulevard. Kearney Mesa Ford, the most centrally located Ford dealer in San Diego County. Just minutes from anywhere. Take advantage of 0% limited term APR on approved credit. And if we make a deal, we'll pay off your trade no matter what you owe. That's right, even if you owe. Just minutes away from presidential savings at Kearney Mesa Ford.
Kearney Mesa Ford, your tower of savings.
One at each savings. F-150, VIN C20202. 2,000 rebate Ranger plus 3,000 KMF discount. VIN AO2209. Net cost includes a 3,000 factory rebate on a sale price of $14,988. Rebates in lieu of low APR option. Sale ends Sunday.
Is there someone at work you'd like to pound the crap out of them? Well, yes, Chris Boyer. There is Chris Boyer. Someone that I'd like to pound. I think Chris Boyer would pound my ass. And I'd...
What? You don't mean that. Wait a minute. No, hold on.
What?
Always thought we've only talked about that, David. It's not gonna... Come on, do it in the ring.
Big chicken.
That's the only thing holding us back from our new relationship. Well, 101 KGB and Saturn present San Diego's world-class amateur boxing tournament. Now's your chance to win thousands of dollars in cash and prizes, even a brand new Saturn Ion. So if you think you get the thing to make it in the ring, call the Boxing Club, 800-922-BOXX. There are 3 men's divisions, 2 women's divisions going for the gold. There is no need for any previous experience. If you've got it, great. But if you've just been thinking, I'd like to give it a try, I've never done it in my life. Chris Boyer did it. Bromo did it. Why don't you? Maybe you'll win some money. Maybe you'll win a new car. Tickets to watch are $20 now, $25 at the door, or free when you test drive the Ion at Saturn. Call 800-922-BOXX or visit 101kgb.com. All right, in just a few minutes, we're going to have some more bachelorettes for you to look at.
Oh, cool.
Here on the KGB for Bromo the Bachelor. We're going to have to choose 4 finalists, and I'm going to let it go for a little while because when I gave instructions, I said, hey, leave the entry for bachelorettes on the web open until at least 9 o'clock.
Right.
They, of course, closed it at about 8.
Woohoo! Well, you command a lot of respect around here, Dave.
It's like opposite worlds. Say the opposite of what you want. And we do have some new entries. Jennifer and Tabitha have decided to team up and be the blonde sandwich.
Yes, brother.
We have a picture of them partying down with cocktails.
Oh, good.
Can't go wrong. That's going to go up. And we have some bachelorettes who's forgot their shirt.
Really?
When they had their pictures taken.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if those are going up, but there are some comely lasses.
Oh. I'll be in my office later on.
That's good to know.
Ew. Yeah, really, because I am in that office too. Ew.
Well, watch your step.
I will.
I touch myself.
I know just how I like it.
I completely grossed you out.
Yes, you did.
I'll be singing some divinals for you now.
I'm going to shake it off like any other gut punch.
I don't want anybody else. When I think of you, I touch myself. Imaginary lover. I'm turning Japanese.
Undercover Angel. You forgot that great hit.
I still can't believe that's about masticating.
Midnight Fantasy. Yeah.
It's hard to believe. Yeah. All right. Well, are we ready with the half-baked crackpot news?
It's done and ready to eat.
Let's get on it here, ladies and gentlemen, to inform you, as Shelley Dunn.
Thank you. Well, it turns out a war with Iraq will cost a lot of money.
A war with who?
A war with Iraq.
This is news to me.
I know. There's a British military think tank that says post-war operations in Iraq could cost the U.S. and its allies between $12 billion and $50 billion each and every year.
Pocket change.
Now, earlier this week, Bush proposed a military budget of $380 billion for the fiscal year starting October 1st. That doesn't even make provisions for a possible conflict with Iraq, if that happens. Meanwhile, security is tight as more than 1.5 million Muslims gather for their annual pilgrimage to Mecca in Saudi Arabia. This actually starts tomorrow. Officials are afraid of violent protest every year. Authorities call on the pilgrims to put the politics aside and concentrate on their spiritual duties during the Hajj. That's the holiday. But that's often ignored. Iranians, for instance, insist the protests are a cornerstone of their rituals. They say they want the Muslims' opposition to war in Iraq to be heard through their pilgrimage. Many Muslims see the threat of war against Iraq and the perceived American support of Israel against Palestine as a campaign against their entire faith.
You know, the latest girls to submit their pictures for Bromo the Bachelor, the one who forgot her shirt. You want to hear her dream day?
Yes.
Sure.
I want to take Bromo to a stripper bar, get him drunk, and we'll play with the girls.
Damn it.
If he doesn't impress me enough, hell, I'll leave with one of the ladies.
Wow.
If he does impress me, well, you'll hear about it the next morning, I am sure. Ciao, baby, Alyssa.
Wow, God.
Wow. Boyer.
I've never seen so much squinting.
No, that's
Let
pretty
me see
good.
that. I can't quite read that. Oh.
All right.
And Jennifer and Tabitha are also up on there. That's,
Are they up now?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So you get to see the pictures.
Wow.
Alyssa's the one who forgot her shirt in one of the pictures, but I'm not putting that one up on the web.
Keeping that for yourself.
Yep.
Yep. That's what I thought. Well, on our east coast of our nation, there is a lot of snow. In fact, they could get up to 9 inches of snow. But about 30 women in New York's Central Park decided to stage a protest. So they took off their clothes, and to protest the impending war, they just decided to make angels in the snow.
Sounds good to me.
Nobody really cared, and they moved right along.
It costs so much to live here, you can't afford a house. Gasoline is more expensive here, even though they bring it right up to our back door. But when it snows on the East Coast, we Southern Californians are bound by the Bible to say, ha, 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 ha. Yep.
And it turns out more people had jobs last month. This was stronger than expected on our unemployment situation, and that's even helped the stock market this morning. Labor Department says unemployment fell by 0.3 of a point last month, so now it sits at 5.7% if you're keeping score. Onto the shuttle. One of the most important features of the shuttle reportedly has a glitch-filled history. In the Washington Post today, they report problems with those heat-resistant tiles on the underside of the shuttle. Then they say it's plagued the shuttle program ever since it started. Now, the paper cites a former employee of a shuttle contractor as saying every shuttle has had lost or damaged tiles on a flight, sometimes both, and sometimes by the hundreds. There was a professor who studied the tiles. He says in one early case, NASA workers actually Scotch-guarded the shuttle's belly because the tiles were sucking up moisture. In another case, in the paper, they say workers would spit in the tile glue because the glue was getting hard too fast. Paper says NASA put an end to the spitting because the spit was actually weakening the bond. A tile failure is being looked at as a possible cause of the Columbia disaster last weekend.
So they got rid of the spit and used bubble gum instead.
Yes, it's a little more sticky. Scientists reportedly do have a new theory on what might have happened to the Columbia. Here's Clear Channel's Vicki Moore.
That new theory is based on a purple light seen by an amateur astronomer in San Francisco. Could have been a bolt of lightning that struck Columbia high above the Earth. Federal scientists are now investigating whether electricity in the upper atmosphere might have doomed the shuttle. They're also checking out data of a possible thunderclap at about the same time as the purplish bolt. Last year, there was a published report in which NASA researchers raised concerns that ice crystals from the highest clouds could pose a danger to shuttles on re-entry.
Well, let's move on to something really insane. 2020 aired that ridiculous Michael Jackson documentary last night. And if you watched the show, I want you to know you watched Michael being violated. Yes, Michael has filed complaints over this documentary with two governing bodies of British broadcasting, the ITC, Independent TV Commission, and the Broadcasting Standards Commission. In a statement, Michael said, quote, I trusted interviewer Martin Bashir to come into my life and that of my family because I wanted the truth to be told. Today, I feel more betrayed than perhaps ever before that somebody could sacrifice the trust I placed in him and produce this terrible and unfair program. Everyone who knows me will tell the truth, which is that my children come first in my life and that I would never harm any child.
You wouldn't think it would be fun to watch a person go insane on TV, but it was rather entertaining.
Now, on the show, if you didn't see it last night, we're going to bring you a lot of it. The King of Pop admitted he has had children sleep with him in his bed when they visit the Neverland Ranch. And Jackson said he didn't see any problem with having kids in the bedroom. This follows the 1993 child abuse allegations in which Michael Jackson had to settle out of court. Now, the interviewer, Martin Bashir, says that Michael just doesn't get it.
When I said to him, what do you think people would say? His honest answer was, I don't think it's a problem. And he can't even see that it would be a problem for someone else.
Now, on the Smoking Gun website, they have reprinted a court document from the 1993 case. And in the document, a 13-year-old boy explains in detail what Michael allegedly did to him. And here's some of the highlights. Quote of this little 13-year-old boy. One night, Michael and I watched The Exorcist in Michael's bedroom.
Okay.
When the movie was over, I was scared. So you know he's 13 or under. And Michael showing him The Exorcist. Michael suggested I spend the night with him, which I did. Although we slept in the same bed, there was no physical contact. Then, also in these court documents, there's quoting a little boy. Michael put his tongue in my mouth. I told him I did not like that, and Michael started crying. He said there was nothing wrong with it. He said that just because most people believe something is wrong doesn't make it so. Another quote from the 13-year-old boy from this lawsuit. Michael masturbated me many times with his hand and with his mouth. And brace.
Why is he walking around? And I don't know who's more despicable, the parents who look the other way.
You're right.
On these kids?
They all are.
God.
They're all in it. And the last quote from the 13-year-old child who in 1993 was suing Michael Jackson. Quote, Michael had me suck one nipple and twist the other nipple while he masturbated.
Good Lord.
So here's Larry Feldman, the attorney for the boy.
And so the parents decided, well, for $50 million, we'll forget all about it.
Exactly. So Larry Feldman, the attorney for the boy in the 1993 sex case, reacted to the revelations in the documentary last night.
Shocked that Michael Jackson would put himself in an environment where the allegations of 1993 could resurface. shocked that he would go on national or worldwide television and talk about this again.
Well, then, and a lot of people have been watching this and reacting to it on the morning talk shows this morning. Psychologist Dr. Joyce Brothers watched the whole interview and said there was a shopping spree, and I was talking about this earlier this morning. It was in Vegas, and Michael goes into a store and takes the interviewer with him and the camera.
Yeah.
They shut the store down so that he can shop, and he just frenzies.
You know, if you want, we can play the Dr. Joyce Brothers analysis of this, but I was doing some studying, and I know what this symptom is that he's suffering from.
What's that?
Well, it's difficult to pronounce, but it goes like this. Cuckoo! What a nut!
He dropped $1 million
on vases.
On vases.
Yeah.
On urns. Here's what Dr. Brothers thinks about that.
Buying this, that, with no thought of where it would go, no thought of what he would do with it, no thought of anything other than pointing out and having the power to determine what he would have at that moment.
And yoo-hooing to the owner of the store. Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, follow me around. I want more stuff. I want you to put it on the list. Also in the interview, Michael talks about the day his daughter was born. He took her from the delivery room and ran.
I was so anxious to get her home that I, after cutting the cord, I hate to say this, I snatched her and just went home with all the placenta all over her.
Yeah. God.
That makes sense.
And the interviewer said, well, what did Debbie Rose say? Oh, Debbie told me to take her. Told me it was fine. So the mom is left just having given birth at the hospital without her baby.
Okay, now, the question is, do I want to sit here and think long and hard about Michael Jackson scurrying from the hospital with his placenta-laden baby?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I want to say hi to Mark Kotsay, center fielder for the Padres?
Oh, hi, Mark.
I'm going Kotsay.
How you doing, pal?
Good. How are you guys this morning?
Good. Well, did you watch this Michael Jackson thing last night?
Actually, I did, yeah.
Cuckoo! Oh. You got any kids yet? You and Jamie got any kids?
No, we don't have any children yet.
Will you be scurrying from the hospital with your placenta-laden baby when the happy moment arrives?
I don't think I'd be allowed to do that.
Yeah. How's everybody doing in the Kotsay family?
Everybody's fine, thank you.
Good, glad to hear it. We've kind of reached that black hole of sports right now. I mean, if you like golf, you got some great times coming up. But there's no football, there's no baseball, there's no even, spring training yet.
What's wrong with NBA?
I've never been a basketball guy.
What? NBA is fairly interesting this year. What with the Lakers coming out of nowhere and Michael, I like a lot of the stories. Yao Ming,
I like the Yao Ming thing going on,
Yeah.
and this King James story is interesting, although it's kind of sickening at the same time.
Yeah, but this is a flat spot in sports traditionally. February, of course, we got swimsuit issue coming up.
Come on,
pitchers and catchers, and Padres coming up on spring training.
So what are you doing these days? I mean, just kind of like loafing, taking it easy because, March comes and it's like, oh, yeah, back to work for 9 months.
No, not necessarily. You got to prepare for, what we're getting involved in here to come up, in about 15 days. I mean, obviously we're going back to work and going out to have some fun and try and get things together for a season.
What's the most fun thing you did on the off season? So, I want to do the helicopter ride, but my wife won't let me.
Why?
I'm not allowed to do anything fun.
Well,
up by the athletic complex, up by the baseball field up there. And there it said 1995 College World Series MVP Mark Kotsay.
Is that right? At one time.
Right, I did that in college, and I'm beyond those days. Though I don't think my arm would be able to withstand the amount of innings that I'd have to pitch if I was a pitcher.
Now that Trevor Hoffman is delayed with his recovery from shoulder surgery, will you get a nod for a little relief?
We've got some great guys
Ron
in our
Orozco.
bullpen this year that are going to step up and fill his shoes until we can get Trevor back. Obviously, getting Jay Witasic back, bringing over Jesse Orozco. I'm a big fan of that. And, just some of the key guys that are still around. Obviously, Kevin Walker coming back and being healthy is going to help us. So, our bullpen, even though obviously it hurts to lose Trevor, he'll still be there and he'll still be a part of it and working with the guys and obviously bringing knowledge to them that he can pass on to help guys close games.
Mark Kotsay is our guest here on the KGB, getting ready to head out to Arizona in a couple of weeks, which is a great experience, by the way. for the baseball fans. Spring training in Arizona. What a wonderful time. And Chainsaw will be spending a day out there.
Yes, in Peoria, Arizona.
In the coming weeks.
Beautiful complex.
Gearing up for the baseball season.
And then 1 year from this year, you open up the new downtown ballpark. Are you going to be excited about being the first guy to occupy center fielder out there?
Yeah, definitely. It's a great yard. I saw it. I was in San Diego during the Super Bowl weekend, and actually flying in, looked out the side of the Southwest Plain, and I was very surprised. The stadium is coming along very well, and it's such a great location there, and it really, I think it's going to bring a lot of people downtown San Diego and enjoy what San Diego has to offer.
Have you gone out to center field yet at the new park yet and stood on the dirt out there?
No, I saw the measurements of how big the outfield is projected to be out in right center, and I'll just wait till I have to go in there and chase balls in that gap.
Do you have any idea how deep it is? How many feet?
Yeah, I think it's 40 out in the right center.
My goodness, that is a poke. Now, that's in the right center?
It's similar to San Francisco, where it's short down the right field line, but it jets straight out, and I think center field cuts across, and then the building that's out in left field is going to be awesome, too. They've got box suites inside the building. The Padres store is going to be on the bottom of it, and then on top you can actually reserve the top of the building to hang out, watch a game, and look down on the left fielder and throw stuff at him.
It's going to be a cool complex. It's going to be like a little mini Disneyland. Everything there is going to be fun for your entire family. But 4:30, you better start doing wind sprints. Oh, man.
Believe me, I've already looked at that. I'm happy that we're in Qualcomm for one more year and get to finish it out there. And once we move into the new ballpark, I might have to plan on bringing somebody in that can run a little better than me, I think.
Now, Mark, everyone has keepsakes from their life and from their career. I wonder if you have a particular keepsake, like a ball, a glove, a bat, something, a shirt, that you consider your most personal favorite.
Well, I have my first hit ball, and also I have three baseballs that I kind of treasure. It's my first hit ball. That came July 11th of '97 off Curt Schilling, and
never forget it.
I know, and the first home run and first grand slam that were retrieved for me, and those are kind of special things that I like to hold on to and look at every once in a while, reflect back and think how lucky I am to be doing this as for a living and getting to do something that I really enjoy.
I'm sure it's special to you, but really, how much pride can you take in the fact that you got your first hit off a noodle arm like Schilling? Come on.
Well, I won't mention it to him, but I think he kind of knows. He's got a pretty good memory of things like that, and also one of the other things that I've got passed on to me. Tony Gwynn signed me a jersey and put some special things on there that I'll keep treasured, obviously, for the rest of my life, and be able to boast about, obviously having something that not very many people get to have and get to be around. I was around Tony and learned a lot from him in the 2001 season, his final year, and I feel real privileged to have that experience.
Has Schilling ever talked to you about the fact that you got your first knock off him? I mean, that's got to be kind of...
No, he's never talked to me about it. He wears me out, though, now. He's got all kinds of different things he does to me when I'm up there at the plate. So it's a battle, and that's the competition of the game.
You don't want to remind him of that because he might go a little high and tight.
Well, I just wonder if it's the kind of thing that he comes up to you after the game. It's like, look, okay, you got your first knock, but, next time it's not going to be so easy because that guy...
That'll be your last knock, too.
Your last knock from me. No. Was that your first game, by the way, when you got your first hit?
Yeah, it was, actually. It was
first game, first hit.
Big leagues, and we lost. I think we lost 5-2 that game.
God, how nervous! Are you one of these cool guys who's trained? This is my job, or were there butterflies or squirrels running around your stomach when you step up in your first game in the bigs and you're batting against Curt Schilling?
I don't think anybody in their first at bat in the major leagues is one of the cool guys. I think everybody would be able to tell you that they had butterflies, and the adrenaline obviously is flowing, and you step in a batter's box for the first time against a major league pitcher of that caliber, you definitely you're not scared, but at the same time, you're not feeling real comfortable. So, and to this day, every first at bat opening day of the season, you get the butterflies back, but you look forward to it. So,
speaking of which, that will be Monday, March 31st at Qualcomm, 6:05 against the San Francisco Giants.
Kotsay's an interesting guy. When you watch him step up to the plate, you can see him focus in every time, even if he just backs away for a second. Same routine. You see him step up, he raises his bat up, and then physically he settles in. And then you see the look in his eyes. His eyes are only about half open. Bring it. It's cool to watch. Hey, we're big fans. Thanks for coming on the show.
That's my pleasure, guys.
Enjoy the next couple of weeks before you got to go back to work. And say hi to your pretty wife for us. And looking forward to a fun year, okay?
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, man. See you later. Bye. So anyway, Michael's baby's got the placenta all over it. And he's scurrying out of
the Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
He's a regular guy, just like you and me.
We'll take a timeout. We'll continue. There's a lot more crackpot Michael Jackson that you're going to want to hear. It just it gets worse and worse and worse.
More and more bizarre.
Yeah. Get a traffic update. Here is Ruthie.
We still have slowing north 805 from Balboa up to Claremont. Starting to pick up some speed now. They finally cleared the crash out of there. There's a crash in the South Bay, westbound 54 right at Highland. Overturn accident. It's on the right, pushed on the right shoulder. Yeah, the new Kearney Mesa Toyota 03 Camry or Corolla at 1.9% APR limited term finance on approved credit. Kearney Mesa Toyota, the place you should go, off 163 at Balboa. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, 101.5 KGB.
Millstone Premium Coffee with over 30 exquisite tastes. There's a Millstone coffee that's definitely for you. For more information, go to www.millstone.com and taste what's out there.
Celebrate with the newest awarded 5-star dealer, Rancho Jeep Chrysler. Recognized for excellence in customer service. Rancho is better, and they'll prove it. Rancho Jeep Chrysler Kia Suzuki is having a huge inventory reduction sale on 2002s and 3s, plus a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. 0% financing on selected 2003 models and approved credit for up to 60 months. $1,667 per $1,000 finance. Rush to Rancho Jeep Chrysler Kia Suzuki for all the details. You're ready to buy when you have the Rancho price. Come see your friends at Rancho Jeep Chrysler Kia Suzuki 5-star dealer on Claremont Mesa Boulevard between the 805 and 163. Online at RanchoAutoGroup.com. At Rancho, they don't just promise, they deliver.
This is Abby Jeanette at Coke FM, bringing you the hot new sounds of rock and roll. Check out this track from Palo Alto. It's called Fade Out In.
Innocence gone. You want the TV shows on. Feeling like a high school prom. And you want to pretend. Fade in, fade out, fade in, fade out.
Digging it, Palo Alto with Fade Out In. Download the full track and check out other hot new sounds at CokeMusic.com. This is Coke FM, keeping it real with an icy cold Coca-Cola.
Wow, look at that. We hear a whole lot of that at Expo Design Center, or little variations like, that's what I always wanted, or imagine that in our house. For that reason, we are putting together a wow couple of weeks. Our Red Tag event is going on right now, where you can save 20 to 80% on Red Tag accessories, lamps, rugs, and more. Next week, it's the Expo Home Show. 3 days of ideas, fun, and inspiration. And we'll have even more of what we're famous for, remodeling and design solutions, and product demonstrations by the manufacturers themselves, people who really know their stuff. Attend design seminars and classes, even a kids' workshop. Plus, you can win great prizes, gifts, even free trips. Kitchen wows, bathroom wows, revelations. Moments of pure Well, wow. Get wowed now with our Red Tag event, and don't miss the Expo Home Show next weekend, February 15th through the 17th. Expo Design Center is a Home Depot company.
If you're heading for Mammoth Mountain, the conditions have never been better. Just don't forget to make sure your vehicle is as ready for the slopes as you are. When it comes to servicing your Ford car or truck, take it to your Ford dealer, where you'll always find our quality care service. Right now, bring in any competitor's current price ad on the tires we sell, like Goodyear, Michelin, and General, and we'll beat it today, and for a full 30s after your purchase. We also have select sets of Ford tires priced for $99 or less. That's right, Ford tires for $99.
Balance and taxes extra. See participating dealer for their price and details through 3/16/03. To plan your mountain adventure, log on to mammothmountain.com.
Right now, mowing your lawn probably isn't the first thing on your mind. But at the Home Depot, we're holding a pre-season tractor and lawnmower event because the Home Depot now carries John Deere riding mowers, and they're ready to work for you. The John Deere name brings with it a reputation of durability and dependability. The name that's the gold standard of all things lawn and garden. Better still, get no payments or interest through January 2004 on any John Deere tractor or Honda or Toro mower purchases of $299 or more on your Home Depot consumer credit card. The lawn mowing season will be here before you know it. So arm yourself well with a trip to the Home Depot, where we're ready and waiting for yards of any and every size. John Deere, now at the preseason tractor and lawnmower event at the Home Depot. Offer good through April 2nd, 2003, subject to credit approval. Additional terms apply. See store for details.
I've been having some trouble figuring out when President's Day is. Is it next Monday? I don't know when it is. And the folks at Sleep Train understood my plight, and they said, forget it. The President's Day sale is on now, and it's on for a while. Don't worry about it. Don't worry trying to figure out what day it is. You want to enjoy our President's Day sale? Come today. Come tomorrow. Come next week if you want. It'll still be on. And what is the sale at Sleep Train San Diego? Your ticket to a better night's sleep? Well, simply everything is on sale. As always, it's the big names in bedding: Sealy, Serta, even the Sleep Number bed by Select Comfort. And the special deal they got going on right now, any mattress set $599 and up, well, you're going to sleep on it tonight, supported by a free heavy-duty bed frame. Yeah, you sleep on it tonight. See, that's one of the great things about Sleep Train San Diego. You shop today, you sleep tonight. They give you free same-day delivery, free same-day setup. You don't have to do it yourself. You know, imagine trying to strap that Sealy to the hood of the Pinto, and then you got to lug it upstairs. Do what I do. Open the door, sit down, have a Schlitz, and let the boys set it up for you. The old bed, you don't want it anymore, they'll take it away for free, and it all comes with the lowest guaranteed price and maybe even a little thing called free financing. You need look nowhere else. Sleep Train is your ticket to a better night's sleep. All right, we got a lot to do here.
Yeah.
We got a lot of crackpot news. We got a lot of Michael Jackson ranting and raving to play for you. We got to choose the 4 finalists.
Oh, my gosh. I forgot about that.
We got Chainsaw Sports. Are you doing a thing?
I'm working on one.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
If we want to skip it, I'm good with that.
Yeah, we might have to because we're never going to finish up today.
Yeah, we'll be 11 o'clock. We'll be doing the night show live.
We got a lot of work to do yet this morning here on the KGB, and that includes choosing the 4 finalists for Bromo the Bachelor. And that'll be coming up before we finish here. Is it still okay for people to enter?
Yes.
Yeah, just take it up till 10 o'clock or whatever. I don't know. Late entries. Still okay.
Hey, if you're in, you're in, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, you know, if you pop it on the computer, it lets you go in. If you're in, you're in.
Yeah, I don't want someone thinking, oh, I should have done that, and it's probably closed now. No, it's still open. 101kgb.com if you're interested in competing for the hand of Abramowitz. And, of course, that comes with the first prize, $500. Trip for two. Vegas, baby. Vegas. All right, Shell. What else is Michael going to say to us here
good
today?
God. Well, he talks about when they were in the Jackson 5, he and his brothers had to share a room, and that's pretty much where he learned about sex.
I had to share bedrooms with one of my brothers on the tours. And there was some action going on in my room every night. I could hear it. And my job was to play sleep.
Tito was slamming babes like
a $5 Grand Marnier waffle or whatever you call it.
Yep. Okay.
Well done.
Yep.
Jackson also admitted, and you know she's very thrilled about this, that Tatum O'Neal was his first girlfriend who invited him over one day and implied she was going to do something to him. So he went to her house, but when she went to unbutton his shirt, he got scared and covered his face with both of his hands, and she walked away.
Peekaboo!
Jackson also said his dad used to pick on the way he looked, especially on his nose, saying, "You didn't get that nose from my side of the family." Ooh. Jackson said he had a lot of pimples as a teenager, and he would never look in a mirror. He remembers being on tour with his brothers, and a fan recognized his brothers and said, "Where's little Michael?" Then she saw Michael and said, "Ew, what happened?"
Yeah.
Said he was ready to die right there. However, he claims he's only had 2 plastic surgeries just on his nose.
Some lady recognized my brothers and all of us. She goes, "Oh, my God, it's the Jackson 5. Where's little Michael? Where's little Michael?" She's looking around, looking down. "Where's little Michael?" And another person goes, "There he is." And she goes, "Ugh, what happened?" Just like that.
Well, that's what we're saying now. You got to be used to it.
No kidding. And mostly we're saying that because we heard this earlier in the interview. He admitted that, "Hey, I let little kids sleep in my bedroom and my bed with me all the time. What's wrong with that?"
Well, that stuff you were reading from the police report. Good Lord.
Oh, my God. From the 1993
See, I don't
case.
understand why he's walking around.
Because he paid his way out of it.
Yeah, but shouldn't Child Protective Services take that kid away from the parents?
Yes.
Who decided, "Oh, no, we'll just take the money instead."
Yeah, and let him go about his business with other people's kids.
Yeah, come on. What is wrong? Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's Dr. Mathis Abrams, a psychologist, who reacted to this talk about children sleeping with Michael Jackson and what their parents are as well.
One has to worry because a lot of parents handle things in different ways, but we have to look at what the parents are comfortable with and why are they comfortable having their children in that kind of environment.
And not too surprisingly, okay, wait a minute. Attorney General John Ashcroft confirms the nation's terror alert is being raised to the orange level. That means there is a high risk of a terror attack.
What were we before?
Blue.
I think it was a cream.
This is the next to the top. This is the next to the
We've been
highest
orange.
of highest.
We've been orange before.
Yeah.
I don't have anything that goes with orange. You know? I got
Only black, and it's so Halloween-y.
I know. I look like a pumpkin.
I know.
Jeez.
You have orange on right now?
No, I have nothing that goes with orange.
Orange alert.
I'm dressed for, I think, puce or whatever we were before orange.
Fantastic.
You know, if they could just have the courtesy of telling us this before we leave the house in the morning.
Is this all Ashcroft does anymore? He
I
sits
guess
at home
so.
and organizes his flashcards. I thought Tom Ridge did that.
Yeah.
Oh, he says specific intelligence has been received that Al-Qaeda may be planning attacks on hotels, apartment buildings, and other targets.
Specific attacks on stuff.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Specific intelligence, yeah.
Okay. Specifically who, what, when, and where?
Yeah, we know it's bad guys in Al-Qaeda, and they want to hit hotels, apartment buildings, and other targets.
All right.
Don't know what that means. Anyway, the ex-wife of Michael Jackson is defending him. She was on Entertainment Tonight. Debbie Rowe, the mother of his 2 children, 2 of the 3 children, says Jackson is a wonderful, loving, caring man who is not portrayed as he really is. She says, quote, "I believe that there are people who should be parents, and he is one of them."
Part of her legal agreement, I'm sure.
Probably so. That's probably absolutely right. In New York, a TV station says the Justice Department now believes they have enough evidence to arrest and charge Martha Stewart for insider trading and obstruction of justice.
Cool!
They say we have a solid criminal case against her. Whether or not they'll actually do the case is another story. Final decision is a couple of months away, and what they might do is charge Martha's broker with insider trading, then cut a deal with him to testify against her.
Are we not doing any of the other Michael Jackson stuff?
Oh, is there more?
I got a lot more.
Oh, bring it. Oh, you know what? I think that is probably from this morning, early this morning.
Oh, okay. Well, it's worth playing again in case folks weren't with us.
Sure.
Here's Michael talking about how many surgeries he's had.
You physically changed, haven't you? The photographs of you, if I look at them
No, it's called adolescence. It's called growing and changing.
Yeah, but even the shape of your face has changed.
No, it has not. I've had no plastic surgery on my face, just my nose. It helped me breathe better so I can hit higher notes.
But are you, Michael, are you honestly saying that you've only ever had one operation?
2.
You've had 2?
Liar. As I can remember. Yeah, just 2.
But if I look at some of the photographs of you in your adolescence...
Yeah, I changed. People change.
But even after, when you did the Thriller album, your...
Paint your bald spot?
Your lips are very different now to what they were then. But they do look different.
No, sorry.
You don't
Same
think
lips.
so?
Nope.
But you know, on a serious point, in some ways I can understand it, because...
I'm happy with my lips.
No, but forget the lips specifically, but...
And everybody in Hollywood get plastic surgery. Plastic surgery wasn't invented for Michael Jackson.
It wasn't even perfected for Michael Jackson. They were experimenting on you, and it turned out horribly.
Here we go.
Just that, though, not the whole face, just the nose. They try to say, why do you keep changing it? It's not true. It's just the nose, you know?
Even though the shape of the face is different.
Because I've changed.
How have you changed?
I was a little kid.
I'm talking about pictures of you in your 20s.
No, I was changing. I'm telling you
changing
the
right now.
truth. I don't do anything to my face.
Honestly.
Honestly.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
All right, here's the home run. You ready?
Yeah.
Is it really appropriate for a 44-year-old man to share a bedroom with a child who is not related to him at all?
That's a beautiful thing.
That's not a worrying thing?
Why should I be worrying? Who's the criminal? Who's Jack the Ripper in the room?
You.
This is a guy trying to help heal a child.
Heal?
I'm sleeping in a sleeping bag on the floor.
Oh, now he's
I
God.
gave him the bed because he has a brother named Star. So him and Star took the bed, and I'm on the floor in the sleeping bag.
Did you ever sleep in the bed with them?
No. But I have slept in the bed with many children. I sleep in the bed with all of them. When Macaulay Culkin were little, Kieran Culkin would sleep on this side. Macaulay Culkin's on this side. His sister's in there. We're all just jamming the bed. And we wake up like dawn and go in the hot air balloon.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we have the footage. I have all that footage.
But is that right, Michael?
It's very right. It's very loving. That's what the world needs now. More love, more.
The world needs a man who's 44 sleeping in a bed with children.
No, you're making it all wrong.
Well, tell me, help me.
Because what's wrong with sharing a love? You don't sleep with your kids or some other kid who needs love, who didn't have a good childhood?
No, I don't. I would never dream of sleeping.
I would.
I would never
Because
dream.
you've never been where I've been mentally.
I've invited some of my daughter's friends round, or my son's friends round, and they're going to sleep in the bed with me tonight.
That's fine.
What do you think their parents would say?
If they're wacky, they would say you can't. But if you're close family, like your family, you know them well,
But Michael, I wouldn't like my children to sleep in anybody else's bed.
Well, I wouldn't mind if I knew the person well, and if I'm very close to Barry Gibb. Paris and Prince can stay with him anytime. My children sleep with other people all the time.
Mm-hmm. And you're happy with that?
Fine with it. They're honest. They're sweet people. They're not Jack the
Ripper. Do you know what he's done? He's done a remarkable thing. He makes this sound brilliant.
Well, honestly, I think the book is kind of interesting because it just...
he made Britney Spears, Sheryl Crow, and J-Lo sound smart.
Yeah, you got a point. Absolutely true.
Wow, I didn't think that was ever going to happen on this show.
Unbelievable.
Fascinating stuff. Okay, what else do we have, Shel?
Well, E! is desperate to make us care about the Anna Nicole Show again. So season 2 begins next month. The premiere will be live, and Anna Nicole will put 5 sad young men through a lie detector test, and that will determine which one has to go out with her. The chosen man won't get a rose or a piece of jewelry like you see on the other dating shows, but they'll get a dill pickle. I guess that's what Anna's into
God.
these days. Finally, this morning, 21-year-old Richard Goddard of Illinois lived with John and Mary Rushman at Lot 91 of the Kershaw Trailer Park. And he was always complaining about how crappy his life was. And finally, he said he was just going to end it all with suicide. So John and Mary decided to teach him a lesson, and they put a noose around his neck and tried to hang him. When that didn't work, they beat him with a hammer. Somebody called 911, an ambulance came for Richard, and the cops came for the Rushmans. Now, you might be asking yourself, what made Richard's life so bad? His family said it started last year when he got a radio station's call letters tattooed into his forehead.
Cool!
He thought he was going to get $150,000 for it. Turns out they awarded him nothing. Well, that'll ruin your life.
That has to be a Clear Channel station.
Yep.
You can see Lowry Mays walking up to the list. Have nothing and like it.
And he did.
Well, it works for their employees.
All right. Thank you, Shell.
Yep.
We'll time out here just briefly. Still to come, Chainsaw Sports. That's going to be next. And then we have the arduous task of selecting the final four. Bromo, The Bachelor. I want you to start thinking, folks, about who you want to be in the final four. We need to have agreement on what is going to motivate our selection process. Are we trying to choose someone that we personally like or someone that we think Abramowitz would personally like? Are we trying to choose someone who's just hot but has no interest in Abramowitz at all?
I thought we said slutty hands down. I thought that's what we said.
You know, slutty hands down applies every day at all times.
I think there could be guidelines, but some people might transcend them. Perhaps a duo could transcend those guidelines. I mean, are we going to pick someone where we hope that it will sprout a long-term relationship?
That's what I'm asking.
Doesn't exist. That's
We're only
impossible.
going to get frustrated by that.
We just want somebody who's going to give us a good quarter hour
Right.
when we hear about it on Monday.
Maybe we could find, like a mix. I mean, okay, maybe he'll hook up and live the rest of his life with those two beautiful girls, on the threesome date. And maybe we'll pick one that might be a little more realistic in our view, but mix and match.
Okay. We'll do the sports after this. It's KGB.
How would you feel if you knew you could save a bunch of money on a new mattress and that you didn't have to pay for it till summer 2004? Hi, I'm Jeff Scorzel, president of Banner Mattress. At Banner Mattress, we can beat the other guys' prices by around $200 every day because we make our own beds. But right now, it gets even better. First, I've put every mattress on sale. Second, pay no money down and no interest for 18 months. That's a year and a half. Want 2003 to be a banner year? Then come to Banner Mattress now. Tremendous savings, no money down, and no interest for 18 months. Banner Mattress. We make them, you save.
Banner Mattress for the rest of your life.
No money down and no interest for 18 months. On now at every Banner showroom, including Encinitas, Santee, and Oceanside. Call 1-888-3-BANNER for the store nearest you.
This is big. San Diego's giant used car tent sale. San Diego's giant used car tent sale. Now through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Kmart on Fletcher Parkway in El Cajon. If you're even thinking about buying a used vehicle, this is the weekend. And Kmart on Fletcher Parkway in El Cajon is the place. You'll find hundreds of vehicles, trucks, vans, and SUVs available and priced below Kelley Blue Book. Need financing? USC Credit Union loan officers will be on site for immediate loan approval and offering free memberships. Become a credit union member today and get all of the benefits and privileges and interest rates. This is the weekend to save on hundreds of vehicles. All makes and models, your trade-in is welcome, paid for or not. It's El Cajon's giant used car tent sale. Now through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Kmart on Fletcher Parkway in El Cajon. Take I-8 East to the Johnson Street exit, north to Fletcher, east to Magnolia. Sponsored by USC Credit Union and San Diego Auto Connection.
Okay, so football's over for the year. You're looking for some sports excitement in your life, right? Here it is.
Clark over the Idaho line, centering one. Tilgen drops it back. Peterson scores!
That's very exciting San Diego Gulls ice hockey, the most exciting, affordable professional sport in San Diego. Join us this Friday and Saturday nights as your 4-time Taylor Cup champion Gulls go at it with the tough Bakersfield Condors on Friday night and the Fresno Falcons on Saturday. All Gulls Friday and Saturday night games have a premium giveaway, and this weekend is no exception with your favorite, the Gulls wall clock. This Saturday night, compliments of Woodfin Suite Hotels to the first 5,000. So join the experience this Friday and Saturday nights at the San Diego Sports Arena. The puck drops at 7 both nights. It's affordable. It's exciting. It's SanDiegoGulls.com. We win.
If you're a successful, entrepreneurial-minded person with sales management or business experience who has made good money but wants to make the jump to $300,000 to $700,000 a year or more, then I'd like to talk to you. My name is Rich Harshaw. I'm the CEO of Y2 Marketing, the nation's leading marketing solutions firm. 6 years ago, I started this business from scratch and quickly grew it into a multi-million-dollar industry leader and personally became a millionaire. Now I'm aggressively seeking experienced entrepreneurial people in your area to fill the overwhelming demand for our marketing services. This proven turnkey business gives you the flexibility to set your own hours and allows you to earn an income ranging from $300,000 to $700,000 a year within the first 12 to 18 months of starting, even more after that. This is not network marketing, MLM, or anything else like that. It's a real business. We'll be holding free seminars here locally soon. For details, give us a call at 1-888-800-0250, and we'll send you a free prospective agent package with an audio CD overview of the business and more details. Reserve your package by calling 888-800-0250. That number again, 888-800-0250.
Hey, it's time to talk about your transmission. You know, that thing that's behind the engine? Well, it's time to give it a look, and the AMCO transmission professionals want to help. There are 11 of them in San Diego, and you know what? They're offering you a low-priced Safeguard fluid and filter change that's going to keep your car on the road longer. The cost of a new transmission, it can outcost your motor. You change the engine oil every 3,000 or 4,000 miles, it's time to take a look at that transmission. If you already have a problem like shipping, slipping, rough or late shifting, maybe leaks on the driveway, well, that's one of those things that those folks at AMCO are going to help you with. They can fix the problem while it's still a small problem before it gets big. You're going to find free external diagnosis at all AMCO transmission centers, and they have the best certified transmission experts in the business. They've been in business 40 years, 20 million transmissions under their belt. They honor most extended vehicle warranties, and when you leave AMCO, you're going to find the best warranty in the business, honored coast to coast. Car, truck, van, SUV, manual or automatic, when it comes to your transmission, for a job done right at a price that's right, come to AA MCO.
All right, Chris Boyer's slaving away just for you tonight up in Escondido. What's going on?
We'll be at the Escondido Cycle Center right there on Montiel Road. You can't miss it. You can see it from the freeway, 1415 Montiel off the 78. And I'll be there at 6:30 with the Team ECC guys, the Team Suzuki Racers. We'll have tickets to the Supercross and other great prizes, T-shirts, plus all the Escondido Cycle Center suppliers kick down big crates of free stuff, shirts, hats, gloves, boots, and they just throw this stuff out into the crowd. It's a big crowd. It's a festival of motocross with OG's Pizza and Brewing Company there while supplies last. Tonight, Escondido Cycle Center. Come on out, say hi.
While you're at it, please throw it to the chainsaw for me.
And here with sports, the Dean of American Sportscasters, the Chainsaw on the KGB.
Well, thank you very much, Chris Boyer, Dave Rickards, shut it down, Ruth 66. Hello again, everybody, in the sports world. San Diego Gulls host the Bakersfield Condors tonight at the Sports Arena, currently tied for second. Tonight's winner will be all alone in second place in the West Coast Hockey League. Tomorrow night at the Q, the 21st San Diego Supercross will feature America's most talented young riders. Throttle up, 7 o'clock. Paul Sutherland fired a 6 under 66 yesterday at Pebble Beach for a one-stroke lead in the Pro-Am. Phil Mickelson was even 6 strokes back. Tiger sitting this one out. He'll make his 2003 debut next week at Torrey Pines in the Buick Invitational. Yesterday at Aviara in La Costa, Dave's Free Thursday golf participants walked off the 18th green and were greeted with butlers serving warm towels on silver trays.
It's true.
Not knowing precisely what to do with the warm towels, Abramowitz immediately stripped naked and furiously washed himself in front of a stunned group of butlers, sterling silver trays clattering onto the flagstone courtyard. "Well, I didn't know!" shrieked Abramowitz, scrambling to gather back his breeches, which an alert Dave Rickards had quickly hidden away. Right at Bromo's feet, the last place he would look. "He's a little skittish." Yes, that very same 18th hole at Aviara cited one of Bromo's greatest moments, October 1st, 2001. I don't remember exactly how it went down. Perhaps I'll dig around and find my historic broadcast call of that moment. Gosh, maybe we'll play it sometime. Meanwhile, in the National Bath.
We're here at the 18th tee box here at beautiful Aviara. 413-yard par 4. Abramowitz at the tee box had a fairly nice round going, but blew up on 17 with a quintuple bogey 10, Buck.
Well, it was only a matter of time, Cookie. But now that he's got that out of the way, he could finish strong here on 18.
Oh, goody, you just whammed Abramowitz. Here's his tee shot. Out of bounds. Try again. Oh, just missed the water. Here's shot number 4. In the water. 1-stroke penalty. Here's shot number 6. How about that? Shot number 8. In the water. Number 10. 12. Abramowitz is pelting the water like Greg Louganis. Let's go to KGB golf correspondent Shecky O'Herlihy, who's at the water hazard. Sheck?
Well, Cookie, the expensive imported koi fish are literally leaping out of the water to avoid this unprecedented barrage. Flopping globs of orange sprinkled around this pond.
Thank you, Shecky. Bromo borrows yet another ball and plays it safe into the fairway, sitting at 14 now, and he's still not even close to the green.
This could take a while, Cookie. Looks like we're going to miss tonight's episode of Friends.
Abramowitz finally on the green. A chance for a clutch 3-putt here. And there it is! He did it! And the final leg of Tony Gwynn's career. Abramowitz has paid tribute to his hero with a 19 on this hole. A 19. Another all-time record bites the dust.
Well, Abramowitz bites more than any other golfer.
Skitball Association. The Lakers have finally achieved a winning record, 24-23, after beating the Knicks just in time going into the All-Star Weekend, Sunday, 5:30 our time on TNT, the NBA All-Star Game. And other sports, David.
And, you know, you'd think that 19 would be a record that would hang for a long time. Shortly thereafter, it was pile-driven into oblivion when he shot a 33 on one hole at Carmel Mountain. And he had to cheat to get the 33.
Oh, my God.
Meaning, no, he wasn't just screwing around and hitting balls. We had to finally let him off the hook. He lost at least a dozen balls, a box of balls in one hole. 33.
That was his tribute to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who wore jersey number 33, David. Oh, my.
Yeah.
He tries to golf for his superstars.
So, 19, while the sports call was brilliant, but the record is now shattered.
Wow.
Anyone ever going to be the 33?
Yeah.
Abramowitz.
Yeah. We'll be going for Warren Sapp Day, number 99 sometime. All right, 10:02 and 35 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
All right, get ready. We're choosing the Bachelorettes next. For Bromo, the Bachelor. These women will go on 4 dates with Bromo next week. And on Friday, he will choose his favorite to win the grand prize. Vegas and $500, baby. Final 4 next. You're with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. KGB San Diego, KGBB Temecula.
All I
All right. You ready to do this?
Oh, yeah.
Picking the final four right now. Bromo, are you ready to go?
I'm here.
Remind you how this works. Bromo the Bachelor. We got a lot of girls who have entered for Bromo the Bachelor. We are going to choose the final four right now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Bromo will take each of these ladies out on a date here on the town. The next day, we will hear a review of how the date went. On Friday, he will select his dream date, and that girl will not only win that honor and glory in the hand of Abramowitz, should she want it.
Yes.
She can have the rest of them,
Bromo?
too.
And what was that, Boyer?
She can have the rest of them, too.
So you got the hand of Abramowitz.
I like Bromo's better. So, you also win the Vegas vacation getaway and $500 cash money. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay. Would we even be able to live with ourselves if we didn't go with Jennifer and Tabitha?
Slam dunk.
Done deal.
Have to be done.
Yeah, requirement.
That's got to happen. So Jennifer and Tabitha, final four, number one. All right. I happen to know that he's pretty interested in Johanna.
I think she's a shoe-in as well.
Let's review these girls, girl by girl. You got Alyssa.
Yeah.
She's the one who's got a very loose shirt that sometimes falls off.
And I think she ought to be in it, too.
Gravity Storm.
Yeah.
You have Jennifer and Tabitha are already in.
They're in.
You've got Patricia. These girls are all available for viewing at 101kgb.com. You just click on Bromo the Bachelor and then follow the link to the Bachelorettes. You've got sweet, wholesome, pure Kimberly, who's probably a crazy sex monkey.
Did you see her little note here, what her ideal date is? Hang gliding in La Jolla, then dinner on the beach. And what I imagine that meaning is Abramowitz crash lands and has to eat his own leg.
There's Natalia, who we spoke to earlier today, and we like Natalia because
Saucy.
she knows where the dishwasher and other major appliances are. Still waiting for that picture of her next to the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
There's Terry. There's Carmen. There's Laura. There's Kat, who, I like Kat a lot. Kat's ideal of a dream date with Abramowitz. We order in a pizza at my place, watch Monty Python, and then if things are working out, we put on some porn.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Abramowitz is a little scared of that one, aren't you, Bromo?
She might be too much for me.
Who isn't?
Yeah, come on.
Little Miss Muffet is too much for you.
Not true. I can show her a couple things, too.
What?
Huh?
What? The straw trick? I bet Kat would like to see the straw trick.
Yes, she would. She might even like him to grill her some steaks.
You have no room to mock that, Ruth.
I don't clear my throat on the
Yes,
radio.
you do everything. You
Every
nose
single
whistle, you
time I'm
burp.
on the air.
You do everything.
I at least break it up a little.
What, you mean with variety?
And vary it. I don't just all the time.
I've heard you
He
cough in the
does.
moo-moo a couple of times.
I've never ratted out Dave.
Isn't that the name of your new band, David?
Coughing in the moo-moo. No, I think I like the other one. What's the other one I've got?
Oh, what was
Glistening
it?
yellow fist.
No, the one I just announced today.
Yeah, today. What was it?
Was it something to do with orange or something like that? I forget. Whatever. We broke up already.
Oh, no.
We didn't even get together, and we were already on drugs and
I hate to hear that.
fighting. Yeah.
Been long enough for behind the music.
Yeah. There is Johanna, of course.
She's a two-time enterer. She was in the last Abrama date thing.
That's
She
fine.
wants him bad.
That's fine. Or she wants the Vegas. Remember, she said, we asked her, why did you enter the contest? For the Vegas trip.
Yeah.
No, I would like to get
And,
to that.
yeah, I want to get to know Bromo.
Whatever.
Kimberly.
Something about her.
Uh-huh.
You want to know any stats on these girls?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Tell us what you
Stats
got.
on Kimberly because she's doing a profile shot, and she looks a little, she's not model thin, but she has a nice shape to her.
Kimberly's 5'5". Tips him at 140.
Okay.
Is 38, 27, 38. Classic numbers right there.
Yeah, she's an interesting
Hourglass.
woman.
Those are some good ones.
And Christy, I like her answer.
Christy, Christy is 5'4". She's 120 pounds. She's 36, 25, 34. And her date was, where would she like to go with Bromo? A sporting event. Hopefully it will be too loud to hear him talk.
She has a sense of humor.
What about Johanna? What's her stats?
Johanna's 155.4 and wants to go to Nick's in Pacific Beach for some drinks and a walk on the beach to get to know each other. And I can crap in my pants. Because that's what Bromo looks for in a gal.
Oh, it's not.
Crap your pants.
All right, so how are we going to do this? Are we going to agree, or are the four of us going to pick one girl apiece? That might be the easier way to go.
Well, I mean, why don't we just get a consensus on it? I mean, let's narrow it down to some candidates. All right, I mean, from top to bottom, just in or out, and then we can whittle it down from there. What do you think?
Pretty hardcore for the ones we say out to.
Yeah.
Life's cruel.
All right, well, I like Natalia.
I do too.
I like the twins. Well, the doubles.
Oh, they're in. They're in.
And you know who I think is a sleeper is Laura. Somehow I think that she and Bromo might get together. Kat is fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, do we all agree on Johanna?
Yeah. Who do you like, Dave?
Are we just right out of the top? Are we dismissing Alyssa because of the whole
too hot to handle?
Too hot.
We already got him one hot date with the twins.
I want to see her. She made my list. We better make that the fourth.
Let me hear your four.
If we make Alyssa a date,
hear
she
your
has to be
four.
the fourth.
Let me hear your four.
Alyssa, Jennifer and Tabitha.
Yep.
Johanna and Kimberly number one.
Oh, I got two Kimberlys on here?
Yeah, Kimberly up at top was the hang gliding, eat your leg on the beach girl.
I had Jennifer and Tabitha. I had Natalia. I had Christy. And I had Kat.
Shell?
Well, I think Kimberly is a perfect match for him.
Which one?
She's so sweet. The first one, yeah. She just looks so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Johanna, I think, is in. And I picked Laura as well.
Yeah, sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Let's say we know it's going to be Jennifer and Tabitha.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got to go Johanna, don't we?
Yeah, don't we all agree on that?
We have to go Johanna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Sure.
A lot of us want to go Kimberly number one.
Well, she's just so sweet.
Yeah.
This looks like Emily.
Like Kim. What are you guys nodding for? Why? What's the consensus in there?
We have Kimberly, the twins, Natalia, and Laura in
Natalia.
Natalia. I like Natalia and
She's
Laura.
Spicy, yeah.
You got to boot Kimberly if you like Natalia and Laura. Bromo, your thoughts?
Well, the consensus was Kimberly. The Chainsaw was said Natalia and Lori, but everyone else seemed to say Kimberly. Shelley did. Boyer did. The girls in the room did.
Sounds like it.
How bad do you want Kimberly?
I'd like to see Kimberly in that group, but I know I don't have a decision, but I'd like to see her in that group.
Bad enough to do it in a thong?
Oh, listen. You know,
Boyer.
when does he make his pick? When does he make his pick?
Friday?
Yeah.
When are you guys playing golf?
I don't know, but we'll be playing golf the day before.
Come on, we're supposed.
By the way, my new band was Tampoon out of Nunchucks.
That's right.
Nunchucks out of Tampoons. Tampoon
Nunchucks. Well, it looks like it's Laura and then Kimberly then, huh?
No, now wait a minute. What's the matter with that? Bromo,
what?
I'm taking you off the air. I want you to tell me what your concern is. Go. You're off the air. No one can hear. All right. I don't want to. I'm not asking you what you want. I'm asking you what you don't want. Okay, I'm going to put you back on the radio. I don't really blame you. All right. Kimberly makes a cut.
First Kimberly.
Kimberly is in. The first Kimberly.
Good.
The Kimberly who sent us her senior year high school picture.
I know.
And so the fourth. You don't want to sting him with Alyssa?
I think she'll hurt him.
I think we have to make that the last date because he's not coming back from that one.
He won't. That's true. You're absolutely right.
They'll find half of him in a duffel bag in Secaucus.
And you guys like Laura?
I think there's something about Laura.
Too
yeah.
pretty.
She's got a sleeper.
She's sweet.
She's our sleeper.
She's so sophisticated.
Laura is 5'9".
Wow. Wow.
Too tall.
She's taller than you, Brummel. 133 pounds. No, she weighs more than you, Brummel.
She's not taller than me.
And she's 37, 25, 35.
Wow.
She's too much for him.
I like Laura. Want to make Laura? Laura going to be it?
Well,
I like
we're
Laura.
definitely doing Johanna, right?
Right now, as it stands, it's Johanna,
the twins,
Kimberly.
One sandwich.
Hold on. Johanna, Kimberly, Jennifer, and Tabitha. And I say Laura makes a nice fourth.
Beautiful.
I do too.
Yeah.
How's that sound to you, Bromo?
That's fine. That's the girls you picked.
That's the one. Those are your final four.
And that's Kimberly number 1, correct?
Yes.
Yes, Bromo. Why don't you just pick her now?
No, I just want to make sure that there are 2 Kimberlys on there. I didn't want the other
make
one
sure
to-
and tell Dave I like Kimberly. Huh?
I like Kimberly in number 2. I think all of these candidates should
They're
be
beautiful.
congratulated.
We're all winners. We're all winners. Why don't you kick it?
Kick it!
No. All right, today's show's been brought to you by Express Tire. You buy 3 Toyo tires at the everyday low price. Get the 4th tire free. Call 888-EXP Tire. Pearson Ford. Who's talking to me? Who's talking to me? Someone's leaning on the intercom. Okay, thank you. All right. Your Lexus tail, they're just in there.
And you know what? I think she's fat. and she doesn't look like the right kind of girl for him.
Backed into the intercom, and I'm hearing the inner world of the hens in there. Also, thanks to our sponsors today, Rubio's Fish Tacos and the Outback Steakhouse. Thanks to Mark Kotze coming on the show. Mark Kotze coming to a center field near you. Spring training baseball. He's a good dude. Always like Mark Kotze. All right, friends, there's a lot of Dave Shelley and Chainsaw coming your way in the next few days here. We got the repeat show tonight at 7 o'clock, and then it will be Boyer and Abramowitz tomorrow for the best stuff. That starts at 8 o'clock. Chris Boyer will be working tonight, 6 to 8:30, the Escondido Cycle Center. Team Suzuki is going to be there. Come on out for a great time. D-Ray, Mojo, and us throughout the day here. The good old 101, KGB.
More San Diegans wake up with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw than any other radio show. KGB.
She was a seaside sitting, just smoking and drinking on ringside. On top of the world, oh yeah. She had a drink in her hand, she had her toes in the sand. Wow, what a beautiful girl. Ah, yeah. One sweet black night with a little bit of money, turn your head around. Bitch from the sea with the looks to me like she liked to fool around. What a snappy little man, we're gonna keep a pappy happy and accompany me to the ends of the earth. Ah, yeah. So I said, here I am, they know, man of the world, knows. All I need is a beautiful girl. Ah, yeah, beautiful girl. Come here, honey, come on, come on. know you know I got no special plans. All the bills are paid, I got it made in the shade, and all I need is the woman. A creep from the sea with the looks to me like she likes to fool around. Here I am, they know, man of the world, girl. All I need is a beautiful girl. Ah, yeah, beautiful girl. Oh, come this way, baby. Sit down right here. Ooh la la. I think I got it now. Now I'm a seaside sitting, just a smoking and a drinking. I'm ringside. I'm top of the world. Top of the world. I got a drink in my hand, I got my toes in the sand. All I need is a beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Oh yeah. Here I am, they know, man of the world, girl. All I need is a beautiful girl. Ah, yeah. Beautiful girl. Wow. I ain't lying to you. Nothing else I need. Ah, yeah. Beautiful girl. Set yourself on down. Yeah. Beautiful girl. Ah, yeah. Beautiful girl. Ah, yeah. Beautiful girl. Come here, baby. Come here. Ah, yeah. Beautiful girl. What's your name, honey? What's your... Hey, hey, where are you going? Hey, beautiful girl. Hey, listen. Ah, yeah. Beautiful girl. I love 'em. I need 'em. Ah, yeah. Beautiful girl. Can't do without 'em. No. Ah, yeah. Beautiful girl. Ah, yeah. Beautiful girl.
Mixed lips, and a couple of trips. Takes you to Staples to see the Rolling Stones. Couple of trips.
Well, you got in, you signed up on the Blue Chip page, and you're going to Hawaii!
Yeah, baby! Woohoo! Oh, my God!
That puts you on Hawaiian Airlines Flight 1015 to the island. Always wanted to get laid.
You're going to Hawaii, courtesy of Hawaiian Airlines and Marriott Resorts.
Right on.
What an awesome trip, and you're going to see the Stones.
Thank you so much.
And coming next, Trippin' Thursday from 1015 KGB.
Hey, it's Promo. Join me Saturday from noon to 1:30 at the Rancho Jeep Chrysler, 8118 Claremont Mesa Boulevard. I'll have lift tickets to the Big Bear Mountain Resorts and free food from OG's Pizza and Brewing Company from your friends at KGB.